Okay, and we are live. Yo. Mecha Break. I don't know if we're playing for... We're already started a bit late. I don't know if we're playing for the full, like, until midnight, because I did not fucking sleep enough. And I might just fucking pass out. I don't know, we'll see. Either way. That should work. Is this gonna capture, or... Nope. Okay, give me a sec. There we go. Right. We are still 500 LP. LP, RP, I don't know what it's called. But we are no longer 9 and whatever the fuck that number was, I've forgotten. What rank are we actually? Okay, we're rank 178. We are technically top 200, so that's cool, I guess. Alright, we're just gonna wait. I wanted to play, I did actually try and play like a bit after stream because I was unable to sleep. Yeah, after a certain point, the queue times do just get a bit too long. Like,
official
10-20 minutes sort of deal, and I kind of just couldn't be fucking bothered.
Union stand.
Anyway, we're back to Lancer. You winning? We literally just started. I don't know yet.
But similar to the mechs, on to what they are to you. We're not going over a full list of the NHPs, namely because they're part of the licenses, but it's more what you can do with them narratively. Namely, they're used to run ships, fleets. You have the entirety of the think tank over in Harrison Armory, a bunch of near cascading NHPs.
What? What are you even booing? Are you booing the fact that I just started Okay.
Being a think tank, the things they come up with. You have the narrative angle that the licensing of NHPs are highly looked over and highly prized, namely because when it comes to individuals, those are extremely rare. Lancers are one of those rare cases, because you can't just print it, mostly. You have a whole situation where the people that you're licensing that from have to come physically with their casing of one of the prime lines. And not the single version of it, it's not the...
I really do love how literally fucking everything he says, like absolutely everything he says, it's, you can't just print it. Other than Horus. This stuff is managed by Uni, other than Horus. In general, they don't try and overuse the two other than Horus. Absolutely everything is just, yeah, these are all the rules. They don't apply to Horus mechs, don't worry about it.
One specific one coming out to be destroyed, there's multiple storage sites across the galaxy. But an NHP is a very momentous thing. No one really even recognizes that they're there. As in your common citizen, again, on those more advanced worlds, they just don't notice it. It's just the running of everything. In fact, the specifics of Raw and NHPs and the cascading and cycling, everything that goes behind that and the weird eldritch horror existential elements of it in the First Contact, not really known. or loosely known in an academic sense. To everyone else in Union, for the most part, it's just a really helpful AI that's
Yeah, you know, I could see potential benefits to not telling all your citizens that the AI that run absolutely everything could go insane and break reality. I can see why you might not want to tell your citizens that. Like, as a leader, I can sort of understand.
a bit personable, has its own personality and quirks. They're Jarvis, they're Cortana, enter AI companion here. And even though they're limited to a human perspective, that doesn't mean they're necessarily consistently constrained to a human form. As in, like, the one they project or holographically, or even if they do. They're forced to perceive reality like a human would, and understand it similar to how a human would. A common joke one that I see come up quite often is the fact that, oh, it's a VTuber personality for their private chassis in their games or whatever it is, or it's that Jarvis stand-in, or if you're going a Horus character, let it run rampant. And it's not just for Horus in that sense, there's also things like the Spari and the Horizon Collective, but there's even talents that revolve around befriending and having an NHP that doesn't cascade on you. Because surprisingly, it's not necessarily a guaranteed thing. And we know that from the mechanics. It's a common risk.
Hold on. Let me actually read what that says. Talent to befriend NHPs and a talent to stop a cascade that's already going on. I think I started the compendium open. Yeah, I started the compendium open. So we can actually have a look at different talents. There aren't too many here. No. Combined arms? No. Doesn't seem like any of these apply. Let your NHP cascade and spoke with them free from shackles. You let them root around in your own mind and leave ghosts. Oh, so you developed a custom NHP. This NHP can speak to you and has a personality, but they are less advanced than most NHPs and are incapable of independent thought. May choose for your mate again the servant class NHP system. Student fragment. Now capable. Okay, so once you rank up, you gain. So you just have your own NHP. That's cool. AIs installed in your mech cannot enter Cascade unless you choose to let them go. So I'm going to get custom NHP vouchers for you. NHPs that are cascading or unshackled no longer view you with indifference. You are significant to them in a way few others are. Enlightenment class NHP. That's cool. Mech gains the AI tag. Doesn't count towards the number of AIs you may have installed at once. The NHP benefits from your talents when piloting the mech. You may carry them with you outside of your mech, either as a miniaturized or with a hardport implant. Once per round, you may reroll any mech skill check or save. Huh. Cool.
Mechanics. It's a common risk when it comes to NHPs, but different groups here or there, different beliefs, different ideas on what it necessarily means to cycle. It's not even just from the player side of interacting with it to an extent, but the GM side or the storytelling side, writing. What can you do with NHPs? There's such a wide window, things with raw. But in short, really customizable, fun storytelling opportunities, a fundamental thing that'll help SecCom in the following video on over SecCom. And truly, outside of just the infrastructure provided from discovering Blink and, Blink Gates, Omninet, that foundation and inheritance Union's fallen upon, NHPs are the backbone of Union's power. Again, that risk, that is all too worth it.
I mean, yeah, it makes sense. So there is probably, I don't think he said it, but it's likely that even the Omninet and the Blink Gates, those probably still utilize NHPs of some variety to maintain paracausality, right? Like, both of those are paracausal bullshit, meaning it needs to stay working. And for paracausal bullshit to work, you need NHPs to be there. So, like, it makes sense that they'd still be using NHPs just to run that stuff, and, like, without that stuff, they're cooked. Like, without the Blink Gates, and without the Omninet, the ability to instantly travel to different core worlds, and the ability to, like, communicate with every single core world almost instantly, That's pretty fucking big deal. Like, it's the thing of like, hey, so it's the internet. It's the internet. Like, that's the simple way, but it's the fucking internet. Like, I think genuinely, with the amount of stuff that the internet does for us, regular humans now probably would take the trade of, oh yeah, so the internet might just develop a hostile AI that could go insane. I think a lot of people would still take the trade. That's the, like, I don't think that actually would stop that many people from doing it, because, like, I mean, think about how fucking insanely useful and used the internet is. It also looks like, I thought it was going to be a lot laggier because I saw that my stream was lagging. It looks like we're actually okay. Panther should be going for me, but I don't think they will actually be able to catch me, because Panther players are very, very reliant on the lock-on. They might be able to catch me here. Yeah, they can. There's literally nothing I can do there, by the way. There is literally nothing I can do there. I'm against the wall, so I'm not even able to dodge. Yeah, like, okay, hopefully my team's able to get the key for free, because there were people in there. I was really hoping that my team would actually be able to get something done. That sucks. This Panther, every time they're on my team, they don't really end up doing anything, and then every time they're on the enemy team, like, this team was really hard to go for me. It's very sad. But no, I feel like whenever I actually played with them, I haven't seen them being particularly useful, but on the enemy team, I've seen them do quite a lot more. I might just be remembering like 1 or 2 games there and not the rest of them. Like, they might have just had a bad game. I don't think they have any invis units, at least, so I don't have to worry about using my radar here. That should be walking gone. Yep. Sky Raider's going for me? Why? Like some of the others I get. Why is Sky Raider? I'm not even that good at it. Oh no, Sky Raider isn't there, leaving, so you go for, okay. Stego's already there. Hopefully Stego can take that. Okay. Stego could not take that. Alright, well, we have to get this one then, or I'm just fully dead. Okay, yeah, that's fun. That's just kind of fucking lame, I'm not gonna lie. The fact that it's just, oh yeah, you instantly die is not really good game design. Like, yeah, it's literally just I instantly die with no counter block. Come on, man. I don't know. The thing is, when they're doing the downward slash, I know you can avoid it. I don't know if you can avoid the regular one. I'm actually not sure. Oh, really? My team couldn't do anything? Come on. What do you actually... Oh, wait, it's only 2 people that got kills. Fuck. Okay, that's not ideal. It looks like we just got a pretty shit team. Because, yeah, we got like a 0-3 Vulcan? Fucking seriously. How do you even... Dude, how do you even go 0-3 on Vulcan? Why am I not recovering energy? Why was I just not recovering energy? That doesn't make any sense. Like, why? That's... Why was I just not recovering energy there? What the fuck? That's like a really big deal, game. I don't think that this new update is stable. There's just been so many bugs that I've seen while we're playing. Like, there's been audio bugs. There was some other thing with like connections taking a really long time, or like menus taking a really long time. I don't remember what it was. Remember yesterday we encountered some bugs. Today we're getting more tonight. Okay, we can at least do some damage. Lumina's pretty low. If we could kill her, that'd be nice. hoping that my team are able to defend a bit on their own. Okay, who died? Welkin. Okay, not bad. Okay. There is very little point in a Falcon doing that. Narukami might be able to sneak it. It's not impossible. Narukami couldn't. I have to go for B because if somebody else gets it, we lose. Okay. Nice, we got this again. Ugh, this is a... Dude, the Chloride Storm is just a system that does need to get taken out. It isn't really enjoyable to play with. It just ends up being incredibly fucking annoying in every case. Like, once again, I know that some people were like, oh, but it's a skill check, but it really isn't. It doesn't show the skills of the player in any way. It just shows the ability to flail around blindly. And the problem is certain mechs are really good at that. Like, yeah, Falcon actually doesn't do too bad in here, but the characters like Welkin as well, like, they just basically get to be like, okay, I'm gonna just stand next to the point and flail around blindly. And it's a little stupid. It really is. Like, it probably isn't very, it's not good. It's just not very good. Why am I getting so much hate? Why am I getting... I don't even know why I'm getting targeted by those people. Panther I kind of get, obviously, because, yeah, it's a Panther player. But the Sky Raider, I don't know, that's weird. Okay, Panther's going for it. Falcon is as well. If Panther can just kill Falcon, we win. Well, we don't win, but we'll do pretty well. And Panther should absolutely be able to kill Falcon. No questions on that one. Okay, Narukami's doing good. Okay, I think that now that they have a numbers advantage, I'm gonna go help the Panther. Because I did see Sky Raider was there as well. And if we can grab both of these, we went. Are you... Oh, you're kidding. I didn't know Welkin was there, man. Ugh. How is that? Wait, hold on. If there's that many people, how the fuck does our team not have the key yet? Oh, guys, come on. Like, what? What do you mean you don't have the key if there's, like... That was what? Falcon, Sky Raider, Welkin. That means... And we killed one of them. That means it was like a 2v4. Like, you guys have to do better. If you're not, like, able to get the key in a 2v4, you can't... Like, that's trash. Okay, Narukami got it. The only problem is Narukami will... Very high likelihood they just die here. No, they're actually living. Okay, good. Bit of lag, but a manageable amount. Who else is targeting? Oh, Panther as well. I see. Okay, hold on. This might work. We just need one person to get it. Oh, Tricera's there, though. I'll Tricera and Welkin. Never mind. And yeah, Tricera just deletes all the missiles. Fucking how? No one could go for him. Okay. Panther, why would you drag him closer? Why would you drag him closer? Hit him from the side so you can push him away. Like, what? Don't push him into the fucking point. Oh my god. Really? Like, that cannot be a complicated... Like, that can't be a fucking difficult thing to grasp of don't push the enemy into the place they're trying to get to.
There's nothing Luminate can't patch up.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah, right. I don't even know. Yeah, we just didn't have the best. Oh well. Jeez, that was rough. Like, I don't know what to do in those sorts of games. When it's games like people, like my team just cannot kill anyone, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Because like we can actually have a look here. Yeah, fucking 5 games, holy shit. Like Stego's the big problem. Stego with a 1-4. Welkin was able to get 3 kills. Like, the enemy team didn't get kills. What the fuck happened? Okay, I don't fucking know. Okay, I don't understand how the enemy team was able to get the points so easily. I don't get it. Like, did we just not have people guarding it or something? I don't understand.
Well, oh man, am I in the outro? Dang. In any case, thank you for watching. Yes, this was a bit more of just an information video, but it's a bit dense. So while this video might not have been as like widespread and varied, that's namely because it was covering a bit more of a specific topic. Raw, NHPs, how they're kind of used here and there, and namely that it needed to be done in between what the SecCom video is going to be. Because that would have broken up the video a bit, and questions on NHPs when talking about that, and it's nice to have this in the background essentially. So, you know, if you have the Horus video and you're hearing about NHPs, what they are, well, you have this talking about them a bit further, and etc. In any case, because of this, we have the SecCom video somewhere in the future, and with the end of the faction...
Okay, we got the other 4 factions, State of the Galaxy, I'm guessing FirstCom, I don't know where SecCom is. So... Okay, so it's a couple more videos of general lore recap, and then it eventually just gets to like going over each individual mech. Although I'm curious, there is a 1 hour, 16-minute video on a tier list. We're not watching that one. I'm not gonna watch a tier list video to begin with, because I think honestly, while it is a good thing to discuss for like balance reasons, while it is a good thing to just discuss to see how well the game is designed, basically, I think overall for TTRPGs, the balance of the game isn't quite as important because it's not competitive. Yeah. So it seems like we got a couple more videos on general lore, and then we eventually get to just videos on each specific mech, which is cool. Next one is IPSN.
Hey, today we're talking about IPSN.
And I will say, I said it when we were watching Horus, I probably will not be quite as hyped. I was very hyped about Horus. That is because Horus is fucking sick.
Interplan.
I know, I might like Smith Shimano. SEC, Smith Shimano Corporation, they're also pretty cool. They're not quite as cool, but they have some good ones.
Planetary Shipping North Star. One of the oldest corpo states within Union space, of the big 3 at least. Its roots tie back to some of the first worker-owned conglomerates tied around Theseus Shipyard, the inherited pre-fall shipping manufacturing around Luna. As things like near-light drive and stasis protocols advanced, IPSN was right there alongside them, or at least what they were before. Because due to interplanetary shipping and system-wide shipping and relativistic travel, and the many dangers that includes, interstellar piracy being one of them, they ended up forming various unions for their own security systems and eventually developing into IPS and North Star. And at the later points, amongst the first development of blink travel, IPSN. IPSN, the conglomerate itself, is quite old, quite large, and owns a huge part of Union shipping. Or not even just shipping, but anything interstellar, whether that comes to
Still kind of curious how the corporations are doing stuff. Because there's this weird thing of like, Union currently works with them, however, Union actually in the core worlds doesn't use money. So like, if Union ever spreads far enough, then those companies are kind of cooked, I think. I don't know, there might be a way for it to work that I just am not thinking of, or do not have the business knowledge to understand. But I don't know, seems interesting. Somebody already died. Who died? Oh, Lumine. Lumine? I've said it before, but if you're dying as Lumine, you're doing something wrong. Like, that character is so fucking hard to kill. I guess we have the thing is we have stuff like Panther though. That does make a very big difference. Having characters like Panther. Do we have a Panther? We do have a Panther. Having characters like Panther, who is the person who got the kill, makes it so it's a lot easier to kill than if you're using fucking Falcon. Because like Falcon obviously doesn't have very good burst damage unless you somehow hit every single missile. And Lumine's also got high mobility, which makes it very hard to hit every single missile. But Panther, it's literally just they have to hit you once. Well, I guess probably more than once for most mechs. I could just apply pressure to Lumine, but I think it's better if I don't bother for the most part. They're pretty low now. I guess I could. The problem is I just don't do that much damage to them. Like, I'm just not going to do anywhere near as much as I would if I was harassing other mechs, I think. Because, like, the other mechs don't just get to run away for free. Lumine kind of does for some of it. As long as they have the energy boosters, Lumine can run away. If they don't, then they're kind of cooked. Like, targeting them does prevent them from healing their allies, which is still useful. But I don't know if it's necessary. Okay, I was wondering if it was Tricera that was doing it or not. It looks like it was, because I was worried that Inferno somehow had a way of destroying missiles, and if they did, I was going to be concerned. Am I just dead here? Nope, actually managed to get out. I genuinely thought that was just going to be a lag death, but no, managed to live. I'm guessing what happened was the last signal I sent before it started lagging was me just absolutely mashing the fuck out of dodge. 3-3. The thing is, if you ever just do enough damage to Tricera, like if there's enough people, Tricera will die. They are not quite as immortal as they may first appear. It just requires team focusing on them. And that might sound like, oh, yeah, well, yeah, obviously if everyone goes for Tricera, they'll die. But unlike other mechs, Tricera doesn't have any movement whatsoever. Like, Tricera is, I assume, the slowest mech in the entire game. So being able to be killed if everybody targets them makes them is a pretty critical weakness. Okay, I'm noticing a lot of people are dying, and I don't like that. Okay, Panther's going from why is everyone dying? Panther's just going for me. Luckily, they are failing for the most part. I'm kind of tempted to just stall until my teammates get back, but I don't know if we can. Panther's gonna die. It's now even. We lose? How has Panaka died 3 fucking times? But, like, really? Panaka is not easy to kill. Like, Falcon, stop in, please. What? I literally haven't died. What the fuck are you talking about? I haven't died once, you dumb fuck. Like, what? Do these people even look at what's going on? Like, huh? But you can just check. Like, you can press tab. I'm the only person on the team who hasn't died. Why? Just why are people like this? Like, no. Oh, they're not going to respond, are they? Man, that's kind of disappointing. I really want to hear a response. Because there is something very funny about saying, yo, Panther, or yo, Falcon, stop dying to the one person who hasn't died. Ah, goodness. Okay, nice. 2 people have died. It's Pinaka and they go with someone, haven't they? That's Falcon above me, I assume. Not Falcon, Panther. I still find that to be some of the funniest, like, weird little tech I've found. The run into someone so that the missiles can't be blocked tech. That should be enough to kill. Yeah. Panther is getting kills is the thing. I thought they were going for like just targeting me. Then no, they're just getting everybody. Okay. Who do I want to go for? Stego's easy. No, not that one. Fucking Stego, the low health one. Reveal them for you guys. I'm gonna run out of energy. Yep, but that's fine. I shouldn't die. Just. Damn, Matt, that counts as a death? I'm kind of mad about that one. Aw. Yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the 50-50 right there. We managed to dodge away from the Panther, but unless you actually dodge, I guess, adjacent to them, you still die. This is what we call fun game design. It's so fucking stupid. I hope Panther, or I hope Falcon just gets like a buff to their health, honestly. Because like that would help so much with all of their bad matchups. And by bad matchup, I mean the one where it's like genuinely just, you will die in 1 or 2 hits. Which is not really the most enjoyable. Like, I don't know. I just don't think Falcon should be one-shottable. Like, yeah, they are a squishy target. I get that. They should be squishy. One-shottable? Like, literally they die if they don't dodge the thing perfectly. That seems a bit excessive. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think that's a crazy opinion. There's some people that might be, I don't know. Like, there are some people who get very weird about certain characters in games. Like, Falcon is... Or, more likely, there's people who get weird about, like, high-skill characters in games. And, like, they play the character, and then they also basically want... Or, like, they never really talk about it honestly, is the best way I can say it. Oh, big lag, big lag. Here we go. Okay, we're fine. Like, they never really talk about the character honestly, because rather than having a discussion about the character, like, and being truthful, they would rather sort of make themselves sound better, if that makes sense. So it's pretty common for people to be like, what was the one I saw? I don't remember. Fuck. There's a problem with having bad memory. But yeah, there's some examples where people, like, talk about the character that they play. And then anytime somebody suggests, like, oh, hey, maybe this should be maybe they need a buff, or maybe this should be adjusted, there's, like, a very immediate response of, no, 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 no. If you're good at the character, then you don't need it. Or if you're good at the character, then, like, that would be too broken. And in general, like, sometimes it would be, sometimes it wouldn't. But the person isn't saying it with, like, actual balance in mind. They just like saying that sort of thing because it makes... Either they probably do genuinely believe it, but it also sort of makes themselves feel like they're a better player. Because if you're constantly being like, well, actually, well, other people may struggle with this, but I don't. People like being able to do that. And it's one of those things that can actually make... It's just one of the things that making discussions about games way fucking harder and kind of annoying. Well, is when people will be either intentionally or unintentionally dishonest for the sake of making themselves seem like a better player or the sake of, like, boosting their own ego. It's a bit silly. They need to make water more consistent. Yeah, I was lagging a lot towards the end there, which was unfortunate. Then keep the Panther off me. Yeah, so what? So I'm a little curious. Do I say anything? Nah, I think what likely happened was the Panther saw that we were losing a lot and just assumed that the Falcon died a lot because Falcon's incredibly squishy. It is what it is. I don't think there's any point in taking it too seriously because it doesn't help anyone. I think it was 50-24? Yeah. How many marketplace tokens do I need before I can actually get stuff? No, not here. No, yes here? Where is it? Matrix selections, there we go. You can get access to the lounge and the gym, which I guess is cool, I don't know. Can I buy this? Matrix contract required. Do you need that for all of this, or? Yeah, oh, that's kind of weird. It is a little weird that, like, you need the Matrix contract to buy some of these. I guess, yeah, it's a battle pass, so it's not that crazy. Oh, no. Just him. Oh, well, here's what it is.
Products, ships, the movement of them, the trade organizations, the various bits on stations and lounges, spacesuits, specific spacefight chassis, zero-G environments. You can place a pretty solid bet and guess that there's an IPSN logo on it somewhere. In specific, about 30% of all Union shipping is owned by IPSN. That's a lot.
I'm honestly surprised that they didn't make it more. Like, I'm surprised that the people who made the game didn't make it higher. Because I think that people are kind of bad with percentages and stuff. So, like, to me, it makes it, like, in games and in books, in fiction as a whole, I feel like people always do really, really high numbers. So, like, rather than just 30%, which doesn't sound like quite as much, people will be like, yeah, IPSN owns 90% of all union trading. And it's weird, but it is actually interesting to me that they went with a more reasonable number. Because also does mean that IPSN has a lot less power, because I don't really know, obviously I don't really know how the like decision-making, the politics work in this world, but they don't have majority share. There are 70% of share of the shipping shares, just, I'm guessing, handled by like a bunch of smaller corporations. Meaning that IPSN doesn't have like quite as much control as, I don't know, a 90% share would give them. Which has me, I don't know, I'm curious how that sort of thing works. Because it also could lead to somewhat interesting stories for a campaign. Maybe not even like a full one, a shorter one. Of just like, oh, by the way, these fuckers at IPSN are like attacking other trading companies to try and gain a bigger share. Like, they're committed. Honestly, that doesn't seem like a bad story, actually. It's a thing of like, you're hired to deal with space pirates, and then you find out that it's IPSN trying to like force other smaller trade companies out of business so that they can then buy their shares at a discounted rate. That seems decent.
As they continued, they began forming their own security firms, and, well, dealing with some of these pirates and those using chassis, developed their own chassis. Due to IPSN's specific realm of manufacturing, namely around interstellar travel and products, their chassis aren't really focused around said things. They're more practical. They're not some luxury brand like Smith Shimano, and they're not some kind of warfront profiteering brand like Harrison Armories. They're more practical. They solve practical problems, such as the most price-effective way to take out a ship. Though we'll touch on the chassis in the...
That wasn't... I don't know that mech. Hold on, I don't know that one. It's not one of the default ones. Come back. Yeah, that's not one of the default ones. I don't know that mech. Now I'm interested.
Problems. Paradox in reality, the Deimos event,
What the fuck?
the Siege
Don't
of
do that.
Mars, NHPs,
So, what?
raw.
No, don't.
We have a lot.
Why did it just random... Whatever. Why did it just randomly stop playing? It was getting picked up.
Today we're talking about IPSN.
Shut up. Okay, we good? Yes, we are. Thank you, Davis7282 for the follow. Right. They don't have a Stellaris. They do have a Panther. And it's this fucker again. I don't want to keep dealing with them. They're annoying and they actually go for me. But like Panther going for you is honestly just as scary as Stellaris doing it at this point. No, they do have the... Oh, really? What happened there? There's a weird thing where if you like are dodging right as you get hit... Okay, I still think Serenith has something weird going on. There's something weird about locking onto Serenith that I don't quite understand. Okay. Where's Serenith? I need to find them. Wait, we have Sky Raider as well. Hold on, this might be a pretty free win. Because they have Serenith, but we don't really have anyone whose Serenith is good against. Like, Serenith has some very specific characters that they are effective against. They're incredibly good against Stego, Tricera, and I suppose technically Narukami. I suppose, yeah, if you can land one of those laser beams on Narukami, it would instantly fucking kill them, probably, knowing how much damage they do. Or at least the orbital strike one could. Yeah, like, we don't really have any of the characters that Serenith is super good against. Meaning, they're kind of useless? Not fully. They're not fully useless. They still have their functions, but they are not really a strong character. They're good at holding it, I guess. I mean, I can, as long as I pay attention to them, I can keep them fairly disrupted, though. They have a Falcon, right? That's the only person I can imagine actually being fast enough to chase me for a while. If Welkin just box me in, thank you. Perfect. Thank you. I love having teammates. I honestly might start, probably not queuing with other people, but I found out that there's a like looking for groups. I think there's a looking for group thing, and there's also a free agents thing where people are trying to do like, I guess competitive teams. The only problem is I don't think anyone would actually fucking want me on their team. I'm pretty good at Falcon, but I also only play Falcon, and am kind of, and I'm a giant dickhead. Let's be honest here. Let's not lie to ourselves. I'm a fucking asshole. So I don't know. I could, even if I posted on like that chat, I don't think I'd actually get any teams that wanted to. I might try anyway. We'll see. Just because I do actually kind of want to see what it's like to play with other people, because I've just never done it. Like I've only solo queued in this game, so it could be interesting seeing like if I was actually able to play and then like had a, what would be the best character? A good Aquila would be so fun. Playing with like voice comms with a good Aquila could be super enjoyable. Or actually good Sky Raider as well would also work. Sorry, Serenith. I literally trolled there at one point by doing the downward spiral rather than the thing I was trying to do. But yeah, like there's no way Serenith wins that matchup. It is by far Falcon's best, most free, piss easiest matchup, then there is no competition. Is Narukami out of stealth or something? Hurricane, you can't win this fight. That's probably a decoy since Narukami can't heal. Moron. You just forget that I have recon or something? Like, come on. Bye, Serenith. Yeah, you're kind of you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't really get involved in those sorts of fights, Serenith, because you're not good enough at it. You're dead. Oh, man, really? I had to lag out then? I just did like a whole, I just was like, you're dead. And then I lag out and Panaka gets the kill. Well, that's just embarrassing. Well, that's just fucking embarrassing. All right, well, whatever, man. Cool, I don't care. I mean, yeah, my little bit of ego is a little bit hurt. I'm not gonna lie, but fine, I guess. Sure. See? I don't actually know who this Panther is talking to. You can't kill me, Falcon. Get it? See? I could kill them. I'm so sure that I could kill them. You have to be careful, but like, I'm very certain that I could kill them.
Victory.
See, get it? That's kind of cringe. This is the same motherfucker who was like trying to flame me last game as well without actually looking at the scoreboard. You hard for next time you annoy me.
Has eyes on you.
Just fucking cringe. Like, what? What are you doing? Like, I'm sorry, what is the fucking, like, next time you annoy me, I'll hard focus you all game. Like, can you, what? Chill. Like, that game wasn't the Falcons' fault. Like, that was just a whole team difference. Like, come on. This is fucking weird to get that, like, involved and hostile over. Oh, technically I'm indestructible now. Should I put that in the title? Nah. I'm not going to put it in the title yet because I'm probably going to immediately lose and get kicked out. There's a very high chance that I... Wait, ranking 193? For real? What happened? Oh, wait, leaderboard doesn't update. So is it because... No, actually. Hold on, I'm curious now. Did a bunch of people get way better all of a sudden? Like, what happened? Because I was like 170 last time I checked. 198. Yeah, shit. Like, it looks like people might have ranked up or something. Wait, I'm actually just confused. Oh, I see, because Oh, fair enough. Yeah, it looks like people actually got better. Good. Or not, well, not necessarily got better, but got to a higher rank. Won a couple games.
Planetary shipping.
I am actually really curious how this game is going to develop. Like, I'm curious how quickly people's abilities and techniques and also strategy are going to advance. Because already there is some shit, right? Like, best example I can give of like people developing Panther with the charge up lance, downward slice, fucking bullshit. Let's be real combo. I don't know. It's interesting.
North Star, one of the oldest corpo states within...
Oh, actually, an interesting thing about this map. So, even though it's supposed... Even though the Serenifs... Did they have a Serenif? No, they switched. Okay. They had a Serenif, but never mind. Even though Serenif's radar does reveal people through Core-8 storms, it actually doesn't reveal them to allies. Which means that Serenif is actually not that useful on this map for allies.
Union space, of the big three at least. Its roots tie back to some of the first worker-owned conglomerates tied around these...
We were around... Yeah.
Price-effective way to take out a ship. Though we'll touch on the chassis themselves later, right now we'll just continue with IPSN. You can find them all over the galaxy, namely in cosmopolitan space, especially in cosmopolitan space. On blink gates, orbital stations, zero-G environments, essentially anything that products are revolved around. They're kind of like that industrial brand you see at every construction site on all the big equipment. They just fill that side of the market, all the practical stuff. In fact, tied into that practicality is the fact that they have kind of a, advertising-wise, a blue-collar presentation. They're not. Again, galactic corpo state. They own planets. They have their own multiple navies. Essentially, they're pretty bigwigs, but a lot of the presentation and actual...
Basically, it's fucking like Militech. Maybe not Militech, because like Militech's more, well, military focused. They're a cyberpunk corp, but I don't know which one. Just Arasaka. I don't know. Arasaka feels closer to Smith Shimano, considering like the Japanese influence and stuff. Oh, I actually watched a video that went through the entire lore of what's it called? Cyberpunk. Like, not just the game, but the before that as well. It's cool. Game has cool lore. I don't have any major targets, so I'm just gonna bully whoever I see. Like, I don't have any, I don't have someone like, oh yeah, they've got a fucking Narukami or an Aquila who I need to kill because I'm the only one who can, so I'm just gonna have some fun. They do have a they do actually have someone who can keep me in check this time though, which is kind of annoying. Really? I was hoping they wouldn't lock onto me there. Let me dash, come on. Who died? I can still hit you in that stego. I can still shoot you, motherfucker, and I plan to. How are we getting so many assists? Are our teammates dying? Yes. That's not what I'm trying to do, and it's kind of... there is a weird thing where your upwards loop-de-loop just doesn't go off sometimes. I don't know why it doesn't, but just sometimes it just won't properly work. It's quite frustrating, because obviously Falcon is all about movement, and when your movement doesn't work properly, that's not great. How much fucking Corite Haze can Stego put out? Like, how much Corite Haze do you have? Do you get, like, more if you stand near rocks or something? Like, I don't understand how you have that much Corite Haze. If I actually get, like, even just a little window to attack the Falcon, we win. Really, Welkin? You can't even hit me either. Come on, dude. Wait, they, like, literally couldn't hit me at all in their own bot? Holy fuck, what a fucking loser. What a fucking loser, my god. What is that beeping? Who is even going for me? Panther, you want to try? Yeah, you do. Oh, you really do, damn. Yeah, come on, Panther. Come on. Come on, keep going, keep going. Oh, didn't work out for you. Unfortunate. Why am I fucking, like, golden? Enemy Falcon. Oh, boy. Hey, Welkin. Nice try again. Come on, maybe third, fourth, fifth tries the charm. Keep going. I'm being way too cocky for a character that can actually just, like, kill me in one go. Okay, nice. Alright, I think we just wham. Like, I think this game is actually just already over. Like, I basically just get free reign all the time anyway, because this Panther isn't actually going for me enough. Like, if Panther was fully shutting me down, maybe I wouldn't, but the problem is, even then, like, I think my teammates would do more. Like, any game where I actually get teammates to do stuff, it's so refreshing, so wonderful. Because, like, I can be the most annoying motherfucker you've ever seen on the map. I frequently am the most annoying motherfucker on the map. It's something Falcon is incredible at. Oh, I want to do it. Hey, Tricera. Come on, keep going for me. Oh, never mind, don't keep going for me. What the hell was that damage? I forget that Tricera can shoot missiles and has fucking burst. My bad, fam. I'm probably gonna die here. Well, maybe not die. Oh, maybe the enemy Falcon can get me. I don't know how much energy. They're probably using way less energy since I have to dodge them, they have to dodge me.
Ready to hold down the front line.
I'm actually aware of the Corite Pulse Storm. I can fucking see. Does Corite Pulse Storm prevent the Tricera from being able to intercept missiles? Or did I just do that shit automatically? Probably. Ah, yes, I love the frantic flailing around as no one can actually fucking hit anyone. I love how it also just sometimes means that people will get the key guaranteed. I just, like, couldn't jump that for some reason. I don't really know why. I'm sure that I can hit this Falcon with no lock-on whatsoever. I mean, yeah, Falcon's not gonna be able to kill Welkin here, unless they can use their radar, but... Oh, they actually managed to get them. Well done.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
Why does it... That voice sounds like a fucking meme. That voice sounds like a Duke Nukem meme. Like, what the fuck? Why does he sound like that?
Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, we didn't have a Welkin. If we had a Welkin there, that actually would have been done. It's fine, but it's a shame. Even if the enemy gets one key, the only thing that happens is the game takes longer. I don't think they can win. Oh, God.
Enemy down. Ready for deployment.
What? Well, it's fine. Luckily, all the cans were empty.
The sky is ours. Pinocchio.
Luckily, the multiple cans I have on my desk were empty, so it's fine. Panther should go for me if I'm not wrong. Yep. Somebody else going for me? Who else? Damn, they blocked all of that.
Ready to hold down the front line.
Okay, they didn't block any of that. And now it should be done.
Down.
Bro, imagine getting killed by untransformed Falcon. Imagine getting killed by fucking untransformed Falcon. That's crazy. Hey, Stego. You gonna be annoying? Yeah. I cannot say I'm surprised you don't do anything else. Well, to me at least. To other characters, you do like a bunch of damage and stuff. To me, you are just kind of mildly annoying at times. Honestly, for the most part, you're not even that. I usually like fighting against you because I get free kills.
Hurricane. Coming in to draw enemy fire.
I don't know, that voice just sounds so fucking funny to me. Like, what the fuck? Why does he sound like that?
Victory.
It just sounds like a fucking... He sounds like some weird AI meme reading that shit out. Alright, cool. Damn, no MVP? Fuck up. Well, that's it. Yeah, they probably got a bunch of upload just from the funny box. Seriously, that box needs a fucking nerf. That box needs a fucking nerf. Like, it shouldn't be as good as it is for getting objectives. Oh, we got top assault. Nice. Whoa, indestructible. 5, 5, 6, 7. And that is 3-1. Is Indestructible top 100 or is it just... I think it's top 100, but I can't actually remember. Okay. Queue up again. And more Lancer. Honestly, I'm loving this. I love just getting to, like... Because we got a lot of Lancer to go through as well. This just makes me happy. This is just a good sort of cycle of play fun game, watch video of thing I like a lot.
Down-to-earth workers are in this presentation of blue collar, which their chassis aesthetically follow in line, kind of. Sort of. Practical. Though, alongside the Discovery Blink Gates, the first ships and hulls to successfully pass through them were IPSN hulls. That was a big investment that paid out well, to the point that allowed them to have almost a presence on every station, interstellar space, the ships, and anything that wants to go through blink space in the early time. And really importantly, any big major ships, whether it be Navy, military, civilian, freight, needed to use an IPSN hull to go through blink space. Only...
Why? Sorry, what do you mean Navy? Why the fuck is there a Navy? Like, I guess, do you still need to ship stuff across planets if you have spaceships? Isn't that faster? Like, do you need a Navy ships?
When it first came out, other corporations had figured it out or developed, but at the start, they were right there on that oil boom. And the interstellar travel paid out in the Navis something system. Gah. And those early investments and money paid out in the Argo Navis system. The home system and home planet of IPSN, well, adopted home planet. Base of operations, headquarters planet. Having such a huge investment in blink gates and travel themselves, they had set one up in this system, and they have their own system to themselves. That's it. There's no other real population that was here or set up previously. This was founded and set up by IPSN. IPSN through and through. No other populations really here. The populated planet...
So, you're telling me that a company was rich enough to buy a fucking solar system? That is what I'm being told here. That is the company had enough money to buy a goddamn solar system. Hold on, what? Okay, not bothering with that. Like, why does the company have enough money to buy a solar system? That feel... How long is it going to take before there is just like constant human rights laborers and sweatshop workers there?
Karina is 90% water as an ocean world with shallow oceans, except for the deep polar wells. Essentially blue holes the size of Antarctica that just drop down into the crust. And every decade or so, massive geysers come up, coating the entire planet in pretty much rain. Monsoon season globally. Outside of those years,
That's cool.
It's pretty peaceful. Wonderful tropical islands and reefs. Really well preserved by placing arcologies on the few islands and landmasses that there are. These arcologies are for some of the, well, shareholders, universities, ship designers, well, the actual paperwork, bureaucratic work, and development. When it comes to shipyards and building, that's up in orbit, around Karina's 10 moons. Now, of these 10 moons, and the various orbital installations, 8 of them are uninhabitable, 2 of them actually are. Pixis and Vela, I think that's correct, are almost retirement homes, also headquarters for the development and the mining and operations on some of those other moons, and in orbit, because, ooh, Karina, if itself doesn't have much going on in the way of development, orbitally it does. Slingshot stations, capital ship hangars, development, building, racing, anything. It's an entire net of Kessler syndrome waiting to happen, but so far, it's been kept in check for a long time. Though this wasn't always their headquarters, as I mentioned, they developed around the dawning of interstellar travel.
From what I know, Lancer doesn't have any alien races. I want to check that though. Lancer, TTRPG, aliens. The Setcom's fall was kind of triggered by the TBKing the first alien, sapient alien life encountered. Well, they have already fits the setting. It's a great tragedy in Lancer's setting due to genocide. Oh! Oh, Setcom just fucking genocided them. Oh! Did they talk about this in this? Did he fucking mention that? I feel like he did and I just forgot.
Ready to strike.
Did he mention that? Hold on. Lancer Law, the setting, the World of Lancer. Did they mention it in like the first video? Yeah. Can you
Hello?
stop taking so long to load? Ah, fuck it. I'm not going to go through everything. But yeah, he probably mentioned it at some point and I just forgot, but yeah, that checks out.
Travel. They originally based around the Thesia shipyard. And now, those previous headquarters on Luna are now a museum to interstellar travel that they funded. And they didn't just start building everything new, they had investments in Thesia shipyard and the other shipyards around Luna, so they just packed them up and moved them through interstellar space. They just pushed Union Navy development somewhere else. Though to IPSN's credit, they have their own security firms that you can hire out to protect different shipping lanes, and also the Albatross. Now, the Albatross aren't owned or part of IPSN officially, but are highly donated to and supported. The Albatross are kind of deserving their own video, but think, nomadic cosmopolitan crusaders that just go out and help wherever distress signal
Is there an Albatross video? There is. I saw it popped up there. I wasn't sure if it was part of the playlist.
is sent. Anti-pirate crusaders. They're really cool. But retired Albatross agents, captains, lancers, and same thing with IPSN's own navy, go to the various resorts and reacclimation centers, which can be found on the 2 habitable moons around Karina. Well, that seems to be about enough about organizations. Let's move on to their chassis. So IPSN's naming scheme.
I am actually curious how human most of the pilots are in this game. Because ironically, in all of these videos about Lancer, we actually haven't talked about the pilots that much. We've talked a lot about like fucking everything else, but the pilots themselves have kind of gone unmentioned in most cases. I know, which is maybe a bit weird since that's what you'd be playing, but I think these videos are more about the overall lore, and I don't know how much pilots matter. I guess like, I'm curious how many people would make their own universe for something like Lancer. Because, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think how much of the universe and how much of like what is in the world is, I guess, the selling point for the game. Because, for example, a game like Cyberpunk, if you're playing any of the Cyberpunk games, you're not really gonna homebrew a new world, are you? Like, I think while there probably are places outside of Night City and Cyberpunk's TTRPG, I think a lot of people, especially after the fucking game, like, if they're playing the Cyberpunk TTRPG, they will want to play in Night City, and Night City is like a selling point of the whole thing. So, like, I'm curious how much that's also the case for Lancer. Well, like, yeah, no, people kind of can't do anything about that, man. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's all rough that we just get fucking Stellaris. They're not very fun. And then, yeah, Stellaris and Welkin is a rude combo. Oh, I also found out very, very few people actually solo queue in this game, apparently. I was curious, so I was asking on the Discord. Apparently very, very few people do. Because, like, a lot of people just think it's not very enjoyable. Which, I don't want to say that they're fucking bitches, but, you know, they are. I don't know, that is one of those things where it's just like, anytime I see people like, oh, solo queuing is miserable, I do kind of assume they're shit. Because in most cases, they kind of are. Like, I am of the opinion that if you can't get to a rank solo queuing, you don't really deserve to be at that rank for the most part. Because, like, dude, it's so fucking... Like, even just queuing up with, like, one, two people, it's such a massive fucking boost. I don't know. Like, I get it, people want to play with others, but the problem is I don't even think it's... Like, I don't think it's people want to play with friends. I think it's people want to play with... Like, people don't want to, like, have the chance of having bad teammates. Because, I don't know, I'm sure that some people in the Discord are friends, and I'm sure that they've, like, made friends through the Discord, but... it does just seem a bit of a... Oh, yeah, nah, we don't want to lose, so we're just not gonna play solo, which is kind of cringe. Unfortunately, like, pretty much all of the people at the highest ranks of the game are going to be queuing with others, because there's no limitation on it. There's nothing that stops them. Not necessarily queuing up in like a 6-stack, but just queuing up with others, like duos, trios sort of deal. Which, I don't know, I hope I'm wrong, to be honest. I hope that maybe the people who answered me at the time were just sort of like the exception. That'd be nice. But I don't know, I personally find that stuff a bit cringe. Why is Skyrider going for me so much? They're not even good at killing me. Can I get a kill off? I think Akila's dead as well. Yep, cool. I'm gonna keep putting pressure on Luminate then. Because I think the others are gonna kind of die on their own. So if I can just get my teammates to help me put pressure on Luminate, like, I can basically keep chasing Luminate for a lot longer than they can keep running, I think. Unless other people get involved, and then it gets dangerous. Yeah, if I keep getting Skyraider's pressure on me, then it becomes more of a problem. Because Skyraider, while they can't kill me quickly, they don't need to, because they don't have the same weakness of Falcon as, like, they kind of just keep doing direct damage. Falcon needs to maintain pretty constant pressure to actually kill someone, whereas Skyraider doesn't. Like, Skyraider's, I don't think they're, like, easy particularly. I do think they're a bit easier than Falcon in that regard, because they just don't need as much. They just don't need as much. Like, you'll see there, pretty much all of their gameplay is just going to be them probably, like, following me around and trying to blast me, and then Oh, Stego got me, actually. Yeah, you'll see their gameplay is probably a lot of them sort of following me around and trying to blast me, and then just throwing bombs down whenever they can, because they'll just get to farm damage that way.
Enemy down.
Actually, no, they haven't done nearly as much damage as I thought. Like, Skyraider's really, really good for damage farming. I'm surprised they haven't done a bit more.
Falcon here. The sky is ours.
Yeah. No, really? I was dodging though. How'd they fucking lock onto me that fast? This game genuinely has a thing of like, sometimes I just get locked onto so... Really? Come on. Come on, devs. You have to fucking... Like, you can't give them all of that shit. Like, you'll see that all of this is just gonna be them following me around trying to spam their drone on me. Yeah, you see they miss absolutely everything, and it doesn't matter because they use the drone. Stellaris is one of the Pierce's easiest mechs, and it's for people who aren't good enough to play melee. This is just objectively true.
Falcon here.
Like, this is just objectively fucking true. It's not a difficult mech. The person who said that was fucking lying. And it is very, very forgiving. Like, I remember the person being like, oh, yo, because you're low health, then it's not very... Like, one mistake and you die? Bullshit. Because I was curious what other people thought, so I asked about that in the Discord as well. Because, I don't know. The only people I've really talked to about Mecha Break have been the people on my stream, so I wanted to get different opinions. Those opinions are fucking stupid. Damn, bro. Different opinions to mine are fucking dumb. They should all just agree with me.
Holding down the front.
Who's chasing? Skyraider around? Okay.
Our strikers up.
Green just got Illuminate her? Perfect. But yeah, I don't know. Like, the idea that Stellaris is punishing just doesn't... I don't know. I don't really agree. Just because they have invis.
Falcon here.
They just have a fucking button that means that, like, their invis can also be used to break stagger, by the way.
Control system.
They just have a button which is, no, you get away. No, you get to run away now. It just seems like silly, almost, to say that they're punishing when they have such a good anti-punish button. And it's not like it's a thing that they have to be really careful with using. Because if they use it at the wrong time, they can just cancel it and get part of the cooldown refunded. So it's not one of those things of like, oh yeah, you've got to use it perfect timing and then you can get stuff. No, it's literally just, you don't. You don't have to use it with perfect timing. You just have to use it at all. And then if you fuck up, well, it's fine. You've got like a mechanic that forgives that. I remember a lot of people actually talking about how they kind of wanted Falcon's radar, so you have the same thing of like, oh yeah, I wish I could toggle Falcon's radar off so we get that cooldown reset. But ultimately, like, oh, holy shit, that's a lot of lag. Ultimately, I don't even think that would help that much. Like, I actually don't think it'd be that big a deal, considering, oh, why is it so bad?
Fire from left.
Why is it so bad? Holy shit.
Focus on the target. Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Why is my ping consistently like 300? Why is my team dying? Okay, it's probably over, unfortunately. I don't know how my whole team just died so quickly there. They are literally all dead. Okay, that kind of sucks.
Kanaka. Moving in to fix our strikers up.
Inferno. About to lay down the barrage.
Can I survive? Not easily, but possibly. I literally just got shot through a wall there. I literally just got shot through a wall. That wasn't even like a thing of, oh, that's like shooter side advantage. I was behind the wall for like way too long for that to be shooter side advantage. I can't do anything. What the okay, that's a mix of my game lagging the fuck out like crazy and my team just all fucking dying for no fucking, like, I don't know how they all died there. Like, what happened? You can't, like, how did every single person just fucking immediately die? Come on, like, just fucking don't. Like, just fucking don't. Come on. That sucks, man. Oh well. Alright, I don't even know if we could have won that without lag, is the problem.
Sky Raider will bomb them to smithereens.
Because there wasn't really anything I could do that last one. Like, people just all fucking died. Panaka has 7 death. Why do I not get the good Panakas? Why don't I get like the good healers? Because like you'll see the Luminate there, they have 2 deaths. And people were chasing them. It's just that they're fucking impossible to kill because they're actually playing well. Why don't I get the good healers, man? That's fucked up. Alright. Unfortunate. Hopefully our ping's a bit better next one as well, because that's just kind of rough.
Is all naval, which is why we're starting with the Blackbeard. This was developed when IPSN was first heading into chassis development, and their focus was around places where kinetic fire weapons could be dangerous. So, you know, fuel tank empty, caustic chemicals, environments with Kessler waves, dangerous things. You don't want to shoot something. So instead, it's focused around not getting into combat, bringing the combat to them. All melee. I mean, its main chassis ability is the
Do they have a hook? Does it have like a Roadhog or like a Scorpion hook? Is that what you're going to tell me? I see that axe. I see that axe kind of looks like it could hook someone.
fact it has a grapple hook, snake-like, get over here. And then one of its upgrades is a chain axe. At later levels, you can even get the prototype version of it, which has a Sekhmet NHP, all about getting into melee and violence. It's, it earns the name Blackbeard. Next up is the Drake, a walking tank? I mean, it looks like one, but it's really just armor. It's a size 2 mech, built out of a spaceship hull, or the designs for one, and holding on to, again, just a massive shield in one hand, able to take kinetic force alongside some of the ship components of IPSN, and just a chain gun, which the upgraded version is anti-material. It's a fortified position, set up barricades, or placed.
It is literally, like, it looks like the fucking heavy from TF2. Like, that's what it is. It's just the fucking heavy from TF2, and honestly, fair enough.
Down your shield, and then just keep firing. You are the walking fortress. Ah, Lancaster.
No. No, they're not. There is a mech that is the walking fortress. It is not fucking whatever that one was called, Drake. Like, look, Drake looks tanky. I'll give him that. It's not a Barbarossa. It's not fucking Barbarossa, okay? Like, walking fortress, I don't know. Did this have one? No, it just had Colossus. It didn't have so. Why does it have a gun called Apocalypse Rail? That's just concerning.
Trucker's mech. And I'm not actually too far off. That's what it was used for. It was a civilian design initially, and then it was later developed to fit into almost any feeder, which is the version you can pick up. It doesn't have many offensive abilities, but that's because it's the closest thing to a medic. Or a healer. All about repair, holding supplies, extra supplies, restocking drones,
Damn, they have a support mech? Do they have others? I'm trying to think if there are other. It's not the only mech that could fall under the support mech category. Because there is one in Goblin on Horus. Hello, Stellaris. I love having you constantly harassing me because you can't kill anyone else because you're not good enough to kill anyone who you don't just grapple twice. Alright. Where's Aquila? Where is Aquila? I think I found Aquila, but that could also just be Sky Raider. Okay, nice. Freak out. Luminate's chasing me as well? Oh yeah, they are. Fuck. Okay, I've got to be a little cat. Do we have a healer? We have a Panaka, but there's no guarantee I'll actually get any heals. I wish that there wasn't such... I don't know, I kind of wish you could transform even faster. I kind of do, it'd be fine. Wait, how the fuck did they... What? How did they turn that fast?
Enemy down.
Like, how'd they know I was there like that? That's weird. I've never seen that before, damn. Like, I've never seen somebody just, like, react that quickly and appropriately to anything. Like, to a threat. That's wild. Should be enough to kill, I think. Really? No? Damn. I'm gonna have to kind of watch out for Lumine, because if they do just decide to pressure me, I can't do too much about it. Oh, if Skyraider's is gonna put some pressure on Lumine, I'm down to join. It looks like we actually have a pretty solid team here, is the thing. Like, it looks like we have just a team that will win. Not if I don't do anything, like, not irrelevant of me, but as long as I play, like, acceptably, I win, which, it's nice. It's comfortable. How fucking fast is Illuminate? Holy shit. How long can they, like, Illuminate always surprises me by how long they can maintain their speed for. That should be enough to kill there? Yeah. What is that? Tricera. Wait, was Tricera trying to kill me? I'm fucking insulted. Do you think you can? Okay. What is even making that sound? Skyraider? The fact that they didn't do the charge up shot on me makes me not that worried about them. That's what I drive by the, like, as soon as the charge up shot for Skyraider is just so much better, and it's not even close. Like, it does direct damage, it does more damage. It also just feels better to use, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, yeah, sometimes you can ping out one of the shorter ones just because, like, if the enemy is, like, within one shot range. But no, other than that, like, the other one's just cooler. It also is actually more likely to hit, since I think the other one you can dodge, I guess, like, after the fact, if that makes sense. Because it's a projectile, you can dodge it afterwards and just be in a different location. Whereas with the laser, you can't do that. Vulcan probably gets up. I don't think I can stop him. Yeah, I can. No, they have to get one eventually. What was that last one? Was that, that was Aquila, yeah. So, well, that was, Skyraider and Aquila just kind of being mean. They don't like me much. Kind of fucked up. Oh, it wasn't Skyraider. Oh, no, it wasn't Skyraider. Aquila just gets the... What the fuck is that? No, that needs... I'll be real with you. I don't think Aquila should have their 3 in the first place. That needs a fucking nerf. Like, I'm assuming that thing where they're able to rapidly, like, by canceling their thing, they get to do a double shot. I'm assuming it's a bug to begin with. But fuck me, that should not be in the game. Holy, if that isn't a bug, then it should, the dev should just say it's a bug so that nobody fucking laughs at them for how ridiculous that is. Aquila's already an incredibly strong mech. They don't need more. I'm honestly surprised we don't see more of them. And this is because Falcon's popular, so people don't want to play him. Really? Like, seriously that connected? Alright. I don't know, it just feels weird that that connected. I just don't agree. I just disagree. I don't think it did, actually. Oh, hello, Stellaris. Wow, I love having multiple melee characters with direct damage constantly harassing me. Actually, it's not even melee characters. They've got 5 different characters with direct damage. They've got 5 different characters with direct damage, bro. What do I even do about that? What the fuck is Stellaris even doing? God. It's crazy how fucking dogshit Stellaris players are whenever they're not just allowed to kill someone with 2 grapples. It's crazy how bad they actually are as players. They're just so fucking trash. It's not surprising. It's a character for trash players. Should be able to grab this. Yep, no contest. Ah, unfortunate. Oh, they are using the 3. God damn it, man. Holy shit, that is way too much. Yeah, I can't survive the whole team, unfortunately. There's literally... there's nothing I can do there. Falcon, harass Tequila, please shut the fuck up. Genuinely shut the fuck up. Like, do you think I haven't been? If you think that I haven't been, and if you haven't seen me doing it already, then I don't want to hear you talk. Because you clearly have no fucking clue what you're talking about. That is a ridiculous amount of damage. And then, yeah, they just spam the fucking drone. Come on, man. It's so lame. It's so lame. Like, it's fucking cringe, bruv. Okay, we can put damage down on Aquila, but it won't matter unless they actually die. Panther just dies there. Ugh, the fucking stun is annoying. Okay, Aquila's just... Oh, I see. The enemy got that one, we got the other one. Got it. Actually, can I just... Who's giving the alerts? Hey, nice, we got help from others. Lumine? Because, like, I don't think Aquila did all that damage to me. Dog, be quiet. If we can kill Welkin here, that'd be amazing. I just don't know if I'll actually be able to. Hello, Stellaris. Sorry, Panther, you're getting ditched because I don't know what you're supposed to do that. And also, Corey extracted the players now, so if we get it, we win. I can go for Aquila, but I don't know what I'm actually going to be able to get. Seriously? Oh, okay. I was kind of like hoping there'd be a bit more there, but sure. Alright, that was kind of a disappointing end. Like, I was kind of hoping for a bit more towards the end there, but no, I guess no. I don't think we get too many points from that, though. As far as I can tell, once you get to Indestructible, you start getting less points. And, like, unless you get a merit, you don't actually get that much. Oh, no, we got 20. That's fine. Fuck it. Let's put Indestructible in the title. Why not? It's more fun. Indestructible. Soloq Falcon. Whoa. Where we get to put the funny thing in the title. Apparently people are unhappy with how long it takes for you to leave a match once you've like ended it, which I haven't personally had a problem with it, but I do wonder if it's worse on PlayStation or something. I do wonder if it's worse on console, because on PC, if you just like press ESC twice, you like fast quit out of it, which sometimes I've done by accident when I didn't mean to and wanted to actually like look at the details or something. But I'm not sure if they're able to do that on console, so that might be why.
Management from that sort of thing. It's not really about getting it to melee.
Let me actually remember to put it on the
Or
fucking
really
screen.
being just a barrage of weapons. Old, reliable. I mean, look at the guy on top. It's just such a vibe. The Nelson. The other melee one. So while the Blackbeard's all about getting melee to come to them, the Nelson's all about going to the melee. The enemy can't shoot you if you're charging at them at 50 miles an hour. It really is just the charge. It's all about lance, explosive tip.
I mean, it can. They can. In fact, that's probably one of the easiest times to shoot someone. Like, I don't want to rain on the parade, but like, if somebody's running straight towards you, like, I feel like that's a pretty easy time to kill someone. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a super difficult one, if I'm being honest.
Tips running in screaming for glory and being able to take some blows and hits. Noted by the Albatross and famed with them in the charging into combat, heroically saving the day. I mean, there's heraldry on the picture itself. It's a knight with a lance. It's charging. The Rayleigh. Wild West. I mean, really, it's a gun that's 4 feet long.
This like is a 6-shot revolver, by the way. I think they have like a mechanic where they get to load as many bullets as they want and just fucking blast someone. Yeah, you can reload all loading weapons as a free action. But yeah, Mjolnir cannon, active thunder guard, blah blah blah. Once per round, when you reload any weapon, this weapon can be fired as a free action. The fuck? Wait, what? So that's really good. So that whole thing is like just being able to do a fuck ton of bullets. Sorry, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool.
Long. It's a revolver.
Oh, actually, what teammates did we get? Did we get a Skyraider? Oh, we didn't. Nice. Because I can admit, double bird on this maybe isn't the best. Am I going to change? No, I don't feel like it. But I can admit it. The thing is, I say that, but honestly, the problem is I've won with that. Like, I've won game modes where, like, we didn't have a Tricera, or I've won this game mode where I didn't have a Tricera just because, like, if the enemy's dead, it doesn't matter how good their team comp is for holding up, like, for sitting on something. Bro, you can't, your ass ain't sitting on shit if you're fucking dead, bro. Like, well, I guess you still could. Seriously? The part that makes Stellaris so unfun to fight against is the only thing you're allowed to do is run away from them. Like, as soon as they engage on you, you have to run away. And then if you happen to go back into combat too early, you're just gonna die. It's one of the things that is just lame as fuck and makes the game actively worse. Like, anything in a game where it's like, oh yeah, the way you beat this is by not playing, is always like, okay. Oh, alright, cool, that's fun. It feels so lame, man. Skyraider sitting down for a sec, we gotta kill them. Skyraider made the mistake of sitting down. You are not Tricera, you're not allowed to do that. They do have an Aquila, so I'd have to be careful. I got hit, but I took no damage there? What happened? Damn, I was like looking up there, I'm like, okay, that's probably Aquila. No, that's a flying Tricera. That's not where you're supposed to be. That's not where you're supposed to be sitting. You're not supposed to be in the air, Tricera. Why do I just felt like major deja vu there. I don't know why, I get it really often. It's probably because I just play video games all the day. Like all the time, and so literally like I have done a bunch of this shit before. Like it's probably because I have done like a bunch, like I've probably done this match in a very similar way before, like especially since this was in the beta. Like obviously Stellaris wasn't there, but since Stellaris wasn't relevant for that brief period in time, yeah. Okay, we're not dead, that's fine. And let's we got the console as well. You know what I'm gonna do? What if I just sit on this for a sec? Nope, 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 nope. Stellaris system knows the objective to go for me. Don't think that I'm safe. Do not think that I'm safe. Stellaris will ignore all objectives to try and chase me. Do we have a healer? Oh, we do. Are they gonna heal me? They... Please, please, Panaka, I'm right in front of you. Okay. Fuck it, we ball, I guess. Fuck it, I'm curious. How long can I get away with that for? Not very. Not very long. Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised. I mean, if I'm not gonna get any healing, like, dying isn't the worst. It kind of sucks that Panaka just doesn't heal there, but, you know. I assume they could see me at least, because I was right in front of them.
Enemy down.
Like, I was right in front of them while they were looking at and healing someone next to me, so they could at least see me, which means they made the active choice to just not fucking heal, which is a bit rough, but you know.
The sky is ours.
Life of a Falcon is what it is. Luckily, this Aquila's not very good, so I just kind of don't have to worry about taking them out of the picture a lot. Because if they were good and like actually taking them out of the picture was hard, especially since they have like a Pinaka and a Stellaris, like that can make my life a pain in the ass. But they're not good, so I don't really have to give a fuck. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Holy. Alright. Phono should die here unless they have their booster kit. They do. Okay, Stellaris can't do anything to me just now, but they will in a second, I'm sure. Really? I was about to do my fucking loop-de-loop and they still just get... God, it's so annoying. Please, Pinaka, please heal if there is a Pinaka around. Or Tricera. Tricera healing me would also be fine. Just any sort of healing. Any sort of healing would be much appreciated. Yeah, like I said, the Aquila is really bad and pays no attention, so I just get to farm them. Okay, if I just cause them to all focus on me here and not the payload at 91%, I'd be pretty okay with that. Yeah, guys, focus on me. 93%, 94%. I got too cocky there. Because the Aquila hadn't punished me for doing stupid shit until then, I just assumed they would continue to not punish me for doing stupid shit. Okay, hopefully my team, literally 2 more percent, 1 more percent. There shouldn't be any way of stopping them now. Alright, wonderful. Yeah, the Aquila was just really fucking bad there. Like, if you're gonna play a character like Aquila, some heal on Carb would be nice. Heal, please. Who the fuck was... Who was Pinaka healing then? Wait, like, who was Pinaka healing? If Tricera wasn't getting much healing, if I wasn't getting much healing, who was Pinaka healing?
Always have your back.
I don't know. Did they have a lot of healing? Yeah, decent amount. I don't know. But yeah, like, where's the Aquila? 4-2? Who'd they kill? Like, me, like, once. I guess maybe they must have hit Pinaka or something. I'm surprised they got kills. Like, I just didn't notice them do anything ever. Yeah, the Sky Raider as well, they weren't able to do a whole lot. Like, I don't know. On those characters, you need to... You need to do stuff. There isn't a better way to put it. Like, you need to do something. I'm assuming Sky Raider at least did pretty decent damage, but they had really low merit score, so I'm not too sure if they did.
4 feet long and has a gun in the chest. This is the Shoot mech. Originally developed by IPSN to try and make a staple to get in on the naval contracts and like large firm, you know, mass-produced front line. Bit close range, easier to use weapons, nothing too grand, and it fell out of favor. Wasn't too defensive, was more nimble, get into combat, close range, didn't fit the role that most navies were wanting, so kind of fell to the wayside and silently wasn't really being promoted anymore. Though due to the styling of it and the independent, close range, and adaptable nature of its firing mechanisms, it's really popular amongst individual pilots and lancers. And I mean, come on. That's just a direct call out to the fact of, do you want to play a cowboy mech? Down the freedom game.
I mean, it also, okay, like, yeah, it is that, but also in universe, it kind of makes sense, like, having a mech that is just very, very, it seems like it's a really strong solo mech. Just off of this, like, the fact that it's able to reload its weapons as free actions, like, if it doesn't attack, hasn't made any attack to force any saves. So yeah, I'm actually kind of curious how this works then. So at the end of its turn, and then when you reload any weapon, this weapon can be fired as a free action. So can they just fire it? Oh yeah, also they have the active version of their weapon is Literally, they load up to 6 bullets in and then just fucking unload it on someone. It's kind of cool. It's another one I want to run, actually. Rally is one of the, I think it's the only IPSN mech that I'm actually interested in. I don't think I like any of the Harrison Armory ones, and Smith Shimano has a couple of cool ones.
Next is the Tortuga, another size 2, and it's just big. Where the Drake was
I'm assuming this one is explosives?
fortifying and standing still, the Tortuga is literally designed to be difficult to fire and shoot around inside hallways and carrier ships. Because this is the deck sweeper.
Oh, shotgun.
It has a shotgun called the deck sweeper. It's a size 2 mech. This is meant to clear carrier vessels, to board, block hallways and lines of sight, and just to clean house. You can actually use it as a physical barrier and defense with allies behind you. And all about just shotgun, multiple targets. It's a scary mech. Tortuga! Also, it's a fun name, Tortuga. And then lastly, in the humblest opinion, the most practical in the sense of its equipment, Vlad. Probably the least ship-worthy of any of these, or naval-themed.
I don't think I've seen this one
it's
either.
impaling.
No, I have. I'm fucking stupid. Oh, is this new? This is a genuine thing. Is this new? I feel like I haven't seen this one before. I'm insane. I must be insane. I don't think they've updated anything.
It's Vlad the Impaler. I mean, just look at the spikes, the spear. It has a nail gun larger than the pilot. All of its abilities and attacks revolve around being painful to hit or get close to by just bumping into people, and then also nailing or stabbing people into the ground or bulkheads. It's brutal. It's a brutal mech. I mean, one of its abilities is called Dismemberment, if I remember correctly. There's a few others from some of the supplements, but they'll get their time to shine when we talk about those and the other mechs individually. But if you need machines in space, Blackbeard's scary.
I'm gonna have a look. I'm gonna have a look. Horus is a blah, 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 blah. Can I actually just get the Lancer Wiki? Can I get the different things? IPSN. Then... Where does that actually say the Lancers? Am I blind? I feel like I'm blind. Oh, licenses. There we go. So... I haven't seen Zhang or Caliban. Zhang is... fuck it. Fuck. I shouldn't be looking at that. I'm not gonna fucking be able to fully understand a mech in like 2 seconds. Well, at the end of it, the force victim creates a size 1 piece of terrain. Oh, so it's the cover one. System checks. Okay, so it's weak to hacking, but it creates a bunch of cover. This game 6 charges. To use Owlies, ignoring the one-time. At the end of the turn, you regain a charge for each unique target you damaged with this action. What the fuck? You may... Huh. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay. I don't know. Still doesn't look like kind of mech I'd be actually wanting to play. But... I will give IPS as some interesting mechs. I think the only one that I fully have like no interest in is Harrison. Like Harrison Armory, it looks so boring. Like like I get it. It's like, oh yeah, practical and military aesthetic. I don't fuck with it, bro. Like, give me some Smith Shimano anime bullshit any day. Give me horror. Just give me. Holy shit, I want horrors. But like, I'll take some Smith Shimano anime bullshit. Like, I'll even take like the fucking space cowboy. But like, I don't know. It's not my thing. Like the military style of that one, I haven't liked any of them. They're all just like blocky. Okay, this is a frantic mess. Sure. We've got Stellaris just there, but we should be able to kill them. Yep. Okay. Who's left? Lumine. How much pressure can Lumine provide? Actually, quite a bit. Do they have a Serenet? No, that was Eliasness's burst. Okay, that's fine. Jesus Christ, every single one of them dead. I should hopefully be able to stall them for long enough that my team can get something done. Or like get here. Yeah, okay. Like I just have to stall long enough that my team can actually get here, and we also have a couple of other agile mechs as well. This is probably gonna be, I don't think there's quite as many tanky mechs on this one, I could be wrong. Eliasness. Yeah, okay. So this is one of the games where the game plan is fucking murder them. The game plan is kill the enemy as much as we can because we're not gonna be able to capture it until we do. Well, I guess maybe Welkin can. Everyone else can't. Stega, I'm just telling you now, there is nothing you can do. You will not survive this. You definitely can't fight back. Like, just, your best bet is fucking giving up, loser. Okay. I'm gonna be real. I think Falcon is oh, that's rough. I think Falcon is a harder Stego counter than Stellaris is to Falcon. The only difference is you don't just instantly kill them. Like, the difference is it's not like an instant one-shot. Like, yeah, you counter them harder, and yeah, there's less that Stego can do, but it's much easier for their team to get involved. Like, if they have like a healer or something, or just someone else helping them, then you can lose. Whereas the Stellaris one, no one's fucking helping Falcon. No one will help. No one can help Falcon, and also no player fucking will. Falcon is a very solitary mech that gets very little assistance. Skyraider's gonna run out of energy. Yep. Like, there's no way someone's burning. Oh my fucking god, leave me alone. We don't have a healer, right? Correct. Okay, that's rough. I'm just dead here. That's rough, man. There's not really much I can do about it either. It's literally just a ridiculous amount of damage all directed at me. They do have a healer, they got Illuminate. That felt janky even on their screen. Like that one looked janky even to them. Like what? Holy fuck, okay. So they can't fully one-shot other people, it's just Falcon that gets fully one-shot, but it's still a lot of damage. Oh my, are they really not gonna get it? They're not, are they? Man, that kind of sucks. I was hoping that they'd at least be able to get one, but no. Okay, I should be able to kill Luminate here. Yeah. Problem is, well, the rest of them. We are only down one unit, but don't know how much it'll matter. If I can let Welkin get too far, they're just gonna. Okay. I think this called Stego here, that'd be nice. Okay, they thought that I was out of energy, which meant they actually just went for me really hard. I wasn't. God, that did scare me though. Okay, they've got Stellaris that's gonna obviously chase me. Falcon might just die here. I need like such little time to actually be allowed to track Falcon here. Really? Can you just like fucking get nerfed already? Bro, can that mech just get nerfed out of existence? It's so annoying. Like, literally, it does absolutely nothing, just spams drones. The drones disrupt, meaning I can't dodge the other thing. Yeah, literally, the drones disrupt me so I can't avoid anymore, and then they just grapple into me, and I can do nothing about it. It's so annoying. What did our team, what are we at? We're 2-3, okay. There should still be one left. No, I miscounted. Oh, that one detonated, never mind. Okay, and I actually need to kill Stego, because even if they're not dead, it doesn't matter. The goal isn't killing them, the goal is just leave. Honestly, it's almost, weirdly enough, it could be better to leave them on low health, so that next time we want to extract something, we just get it for free. That should be enough to kill, yep. Okay, we got that one, perfect. Now just put a ton of aggro onto Luminate, Panther helps, and that should be enough to kill, yep. Now Stego, we can kill them here, and then we stagger their respawn. Yeah, we can literally stagger Stego's respawn now, so they die here. The enemy has, what, 2 characters alive? Unfortunately, 2 characters that are hard to kill for everyone except Stellaris. I'm gonna be real, Stellaris, this is your time to shine. Literally, both of these are, like, Sky Raiders within 1-shot range for you. Welkin as well, actually. Okay, Welkin's back. What's the respawn timers? Not great for us, actually. Oh, they're all back now. If Welkin could just grab it here? Yes, okay, they got it. They don't get it. Seriously? I was like so sure they get it there. I'm gonna be real with you, I'm disappointed in our Stellaris to an insane degree. The fact that they weren't able to kill the Falcon there is, or like the Falcon or the Sky Raider there is just kind of embarrassing. I've kind of got to go help with this one. That should be a kill. Then if our Stellaris can just kill the Falcon here. Oh, did our team actually manage? I was not expecting our team to get it. I genuinely thought our team would lose the other one, but I was like, oh, I don't want to lose both of them. Okay, hold on. No, don't open up fucking Steam library. Steam library? Sorry, Steam overlay. Okay. The only person who's actually doing too much on that team is Sky Raider. Really? Oh, some of those hitting just feels so bad. What? I guarantee you the lock on there is going to look fucking stupid. I think the first axe swing hitting feels kind of janky. I guarantee you that that second one is going to look ridiculous. Well, that last one is going to look ridiculous. That's already a bit weird, right? Because they weren't even looking at me. Yeah, like, that's... When they're not even looking at you and they still hit, it just feels so shitty, man. Oh, like, it just feels so bad. It's like, what do you mean you just get to kill me without even looking at me? Like, come on. Stego's almost certainly dead there. Yeah. Can I live? Not easily, but yeah. Yes, okay. Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. Okay, we just have to make sure that they don't claim it. Well, our team's respawning soon. Elysius is probably gonna die there, though. Hold on. Actually, no. Elysius didn't die. It's Elysius. They have like 7 lives. They have like 7 lives. Why would they die? Hold on. Possibly we can do... Why am I not able to target the... Why? How did they get it? Like, what do you mean? How did that even happen? Oh, okay. I might actually just die to Illuminate or one of the other characters here. Probably. Seeming fairly likely here. I'm dead, yeah. That was awful of me. That was poor energy management, and I kind of... Wait? Never mind. The thing is, I deserve to die that, but the Stellaris did not deserve to get the kill. That... I love just spamming the drone because why not? What the fuck are they doing?
Enemy down.
Okay. The enemy had 6 dismantles, we have 5. That's fine.
Falcon here. The sky
It's not fine. The battle ends in 30 seconds.
fire control system unlocked.
Fuck me. No one? No one thought, hey, maybe we go check the other one. Okay, we lose. GG, I guess. Ah, come on, man. Doesn't matter if we get kills now. Yeah, even if I grab this one, it won't do anything. All right. Come on, man.
Defeat.
Like, can't you guys just do a bit better? Like, just like a bit. Like... Yeah, we got SVP.
MVP.
Like, can't you guys just do better?
Saves the day.
I'm not even kidding. Like, there's just a bunch of times that were like, why'd you die? Why haven't you done more damage? Like, why am I out damaging Welkin and Stellaris by so much? I guess Welkin, they're probably trying to play for points. Elysius is always just being kind of useless. It is what it is. I still haven't seen a good Elysius. Well, no, I've seen a couple of good Elysiuses. I've never seen an Elysius where it's like, holy shit, they carried. It's not happened yet. I'm sure that did I lose 30 for that? Fuck off. I'm sure that eventually we'll get an Elysius that will like hard carry a game. But until that happens, I don't think the character's good. Like, they just don't really do anything interesting or really do enough to carry. What is Caliban? I am curious. What do you do? Counts as a size 3 when inflicting knockback. It can move an equal number of spaces towards the same target by the most direct route possible. When the Caliban knocks a character into a wall, mech, or other obstruction, it may force its target to pass a whole save with like 1d6 kinetic damage and be impaired. It's weak to computer shit, yeah. Flare shotgun. Wait. After any attack, you may hit someone, dealing 1 damage and knocking them back 1 space, which you can then follow up on. Okay. And if you hit them into a wall, they have like, they've got the Doom Fist effect, bro. Here's the following profile. 1d12, so what, it does extra damage? Sure. Jesus Christ, alright.
Welcome to the largest megacorp in Union Space, GMS, General Massive Systems.
Oh, actually, before we keep, I need to get more water. Because I have run out. we're back. Let's go.
Or Space Walmart. So the first question that might come up, especially if you've seen the previous two videos, is where does GMS sit compared to the other manufacturers? So it's kind of funky. So in the definition of the Big Four, when it comes to the main manufacturers, there's the gameplay version of the Big Four, which covers where you get your mechs from as a Lancer. But then there's the in-universe version of the Big Four, which is talking about the four biggest corporations, in which Horus doesn't really count as a member, because it's not really a corporation. No, the title of the largest corporation and the oldest amongst the Big Four, the lore version of the Big Four, is GMS. And with oldest, it rivals and is older than IPSN, which can trace its origins back to the Theseus shipyard. GMS is old, namely because it was founded roughly during the early parts of the earlier colonial expansion era, and due to its early investments within the expansion period and all those other colonies and equipment and everything when Union was first building itself up, it just became the standard. It just became standardized through owning almost everything. Or not everything, but a part of everything. Ship parts?
I'm still really curious how this works. Now can I ask, are you winning? Yeah, overall. I'm still really curious how this works. Like, the Union doesn't use money. I guess, like, they still have to trade with outside... Yeah, that's the thing. They still have to trade with outside forces to get goods they wouldn't be able to provide for themselves, so... It's not unreasonable that they trade with corporations, but I'm still curious, like... Would those corporations still exist once Union has expanded further? Or are they just going to keep getting pushed out further and further away until eventually, like, they don't have anywhere left to sell?
You think that's just IPSN? Nope, GMS has some of that. Military-grade weapons equipment? You're looking at all of that in the book. CompCon, NHP? Yep. Well, CompCon at least. NHP, not sure. In short, they're everywhere, from just a basic data slate within your hand to parts within a massive spaceship. Your local train station, probably prefabbed from something based off of it, to the basis for almost every generalist chassis, the Everest. Though in part of being everywhere and its oldest ties all the way back to its founding on Cradle, it's highly associated and tied with Union, which honestly is a really fun aspect of it, because, one, a lot of its internal politics still work with it, but whenever a Union presence is newly felt on a planet, the first thing that most common people see is GMS, not Union. Some of these distant diasporan worlds only have one Union administrator placed on them, yet all of a sudden, all the tech after joining Union, GMS. That stark, gray, general function, reliable. It has this weird double-edged appearance of when Union is finally on a planet and the planet has access to GMS prints. It's a real utilitarian gray. Standard, boxy, nowhere near complex.
This video isn't from Lancer. I'm pretty sure this is... Yeah, no, this is from Titanfall. I thought so earlier as well. Like, I don't know if he... Yeah, this video, I'm pretty sure it's a Titanfall mech that it's showing here. This is definitely Titanfall because it's showing the different specters.
Complex or flashy.
Yeah, it's a fucking Titanfall
which
specter.
aligns with the impression a lot of people have on Union. Box, utility, standard gray. It doesn't help that the actual uniform colors of Union are gray and white. Interesting mix that. Just, you know, standard gray parts, standard gray suit, standard gray galactic power. But outside of that, there's not much to talk about. Yes, oldest, yes, mostly associated with Union, that interesting little political bit of utility, bureaucracy, galactic empire, but there isn't a lot on it. It's not personalized, it's not specialized, it is the galactic standard. Your McDonald's.
It is also, for those who don't know, it's also the standard mech that you're going to use when you first start. So, I think I talked about it a previous stream, but to use a different mech, you need to get a license up to level 2, which means you have to have like a level 2 character. Before then, like before you get that level 2 license, you are going to be using the GMS Everest, which is a very generic frame that you can... Yeah, no, it doesn't really have anything crazy. And you just put whatever you want on it, and that's what you're running. Like, it is literally the most, like, basic and normal-ass shit.
your Walmart, etc. But to be fair, that's a gap that needs to be filled. Due to their extreme close association with Union and Cradle, they are not really their own corpo state.
Strike.
Kind of. I mean, a lot of people see them as the Union corpo state. Again, that whole thing of the utility gray suit, etc. It's the backbone.
This
You
is
know?
Titanfall again.
The humble, everywhere, general utility, your prints for colonies, your prints for prefabs, trains, cities, settlements, ship parts. Reliable. Baseline.
Like, I want to be clear, Lancer is not the Titanfall TTRPG. You do not get out the fucking mech. Well, I think you can, but you're not going to be fighting as a pilot.
And while lore-wise they don't seem to be really that flashy, they were the first company to make mechs. Out of the first hard suits. Or, up-armored arms. While a lot of their lore doesn't seem that flashy, they were the first megacorp to actually make mechs. Out of the first up-armored hard suits. In the year 4500 U, we'd have our first chassis. On Ras Shamra. The homeworld of Harrison Armory. That.
So, like, I need to know, is there an actual lore justification for why every single fucking person uses mechs? Do we have a reason for this? Or is it just like, yeah, they just do because they do? I am curious, because I'm assuming it's a sort of, yeah, they just do because they do. I don't believe that we're going to be given like a proper reason for why they're using them. I think it's just, it's the mech, it's mechs, it's a mech world. Because like mechs realistically are not a practical design, right? Like generally it's just not it's not something you have to be like, yeah, you know what I'm going to use the thing I'm going to use is a humanoid robot that will take so much more manufacturing than just making like a fucking tank. Okay, now that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting a killer to just like play safe around it. No, they're fully trying to chase me down and fight. Alright, dude. Let's see if I can match. Holy shit, I forget how ridiculously fast the killer actually is. For those who don't know, Aquila has their own set, like has a second energy bar that they're just allowed to activate whenever they want, that regenerates whenever it's not active, meaning they are literally able to fly infinitely. Now people said Falcon like should do that. No, Falcon can't. Aquila can, and fuck, is it hard to fight them sometimes. Like in this sort of really welcome. Like, in this sort of environment, it's so difficult for me to actually deal with Aquila, because Falcon is at a massive disadvantage in anywhere with cover. Like, anywhere with cover, any places where people can just constantly go around corners, Falcon just isn't gonna win. Luminate, could you help, please? Luminate, could you help, please? Luminate, please. Thank you. I'm gonna die anyway. I love the fucking claw machine of death. It's so enjoyable and fun. I love the thing that just fully disables my movement. It is wild that Falcon is not a winning matchup against Aquila. Like, people don't know that, but Falcon actually is not a winning matchup against this character. Like, it is really rough if the Aquila knows what they're doing. Because, like, you'll notice I don't actually have any opportunities to kill them. Like, I'm not really getting any chances to fire at them much. And Aquila doesn't need, like, chances to fire at me. They just see me and they fire. Like, because they obviously just do, like, repeated shots. Whereas I need to shoot, like, a large number of bullets or, like, a bunch of rockets. It can be rough. Like, as soon as they do this and stop paying attention and, like, just stop dodging, then they're fucked. But until they fuck up, like, it's just a situation where you don't actually win and it's kind of rough. We have a captured. Can we keep a captured? It's highly unlikely. We don't.
Ready to pick off some stragglers.
If we can kill Welkin here, that'd be wonderful. How fucking tanky are they? How much health do they have left? Basically none. Okay, come on. Perfect. Then, oh, they have a Tricera on C. We have a Welkin taking C and Tricera's not paying any attention. Awesome.
Hurricane coming in to draw enemy fire.
Did they? Oh no, I was gonna say, did they move while having their fortress armor? But it was just Panaka's. No one's holding this, right? Ah, Panaka is. Wait, Panaka is? I can kill Panaka. Or what more accurately, I can just force Panaka off. I cannot force Panaka off, it's Panaka. Okay. I love to capture C, but if Tricera is gonna hold it solo like that, that's a little difficult for me. Wait, the Tricera let the other person capture. What do you, do we not have anyone guarding? Do we not have our own Tricera? No, we don't, okay. Saradith is just gonna take it from range, fine. I can probably go and grab this one for free. The problem is all of the other ones. They don't have a Solaris, right? Yeah, they don't. Cool, fine. Okay, we got C. Are you fucking kidding? 1% left. And now I can't capture it and no one's gonna fucking assist either. Really? Motherfuckers, like, provide pressure, do something, come on.
Ready to hold down the front line.
Falcon, you're not gonna kill me, come on. Alright. Aquila, yeah, it's kind of bullshit how little Falcon can actually do. Like, that fucking sucks, man. You saw that, like, if Aquila dodges, I just don't hit them. And, like, Aquila just wins the matchup. It's not very fun. Because they all, like, okay, at least if they remove something like 3, then Falcon would have a better chance because Aquila doesn't get as much free damage on them. But, like, I can't damage them. There's no way of me making my rockets hit. That's the problem. Like, I don't have a way of dealing damage. Because Aquila has infinite energy. It is not like Falcon where they, like, really run out of it as soon as they start using it properly. They have infinite, and they don't need to use it as often when they're dealing with Falcon, which means it's just a fucking matchup that I lose, and I'm not going to get any assistance with it because the team is kind of not fucking doing anything. Stego is 0-3, Serenef is 0-3, Welkin is 1-3, Hurricane is 1-4. Like, they're not fucking doing much. No, that's a lie. They're able to capture the point. The problem is I'm not allowed to do that because I'm too fragile and also just got kind of unlucky with the Aquila there. I don't think Aquila, like, did that intentionally. I think they just happened to see me. God, like, fuck, man. It is... I do genuinely... Like, for a while, I sort of flip-flop between whether or not Falcon needs buffs. But after seeing shit like that, where it's like, oh yeah, Falcon literally cannot win against Aquila if the Aquila is mildly competent. Falcon needs fucking buffs, man. Like, just buffs to their left click and it's fine. The only thing Falcon needs is buffs to their left click and then they're good. But the problem is, for some, like, I don't think the devs will. I have very little faith in the devs. Like, I don't believe in their ability balance because I think it's just gonna be some stupid bullshit because that's very common. Yeah, we lose. Like, I don't know, they kind of... The devs themselves, like, confirm they're fine with the way Welkin is, so I just have low expectations. There's not much I can do there, man. Like, that fucking sucks. It's not fun having a game where I just am not really able to do anything. Because, like, what the fuck? Like... Falcon is one of the only characters that can actually fight Aquila, because most characters can't even go into the air to fight them. And Falcon fucking loses. Like, Falcon loses the matchup if the Aquila's not a fucking moron. It's not very well made. Shit, yeah, like, I can't capture as well because they had, what, like, Tricera guarding one. Got unlucky with Aquila. It's rough, man. Yeah, dropped out of Indestructible. I didn't actually see what we got as a score. How much did we lose from that? I'm curious. 37, so we lost 17 only. Okay. 37. Not sure. Okay. Hopefully the next one we just... That was just a really one-sided fucking match. Like, I don't... The only times where people actually captured were... Like, the people who captured were Welkin, who has that box bullshit that, let's be real, needs a nerf, and Serenith, who has that, like, long-range capture. Those were the only two people that could actually get, like, any real captures. And it doesn't... And then, yeah, there's just Tricera with 102 defense. Like, fuck. That's rough, man. I do really, really hope the Falcon gets a buff. Nothing... I think the Rockets are... Well, they're fucked, if I'm being real. They're fucked and it makes the character impossible to balance. But I think if they just give them a raw buff to their left-click damage, that would be enough to at least do something.
Old Union Seccom weapons branch. Investments pay off for Harrison. But speaking of said mech, you can actually pick one up. Well, not even just pick one up, you start with it. It is the generalist chassis that is in the entirety of Union space, which has thousands, if not probably way more localized patterns. And due to its thousands of localized frames, we have a blessing and a curse, and it's the Everest. Yep. That's the mountain. The frame itself has no picture or art, but it is the starting frame, and has actual stats that can carry it, honestly, through a whole game. It's not really the start or prologue to getting into mechs. You could build an entire character revolving around just using an Everest. And due to the fact it has dozens of localized patterns and has really easily changeable parts, you can use any picture you want, and it'd still pretty much be canonical, or at least fit in. Even when it comes to specialization or core bonuses, all the special abilities of the Everest are just do things better or have an additional action. A lot of weapon mounts, a large variety amongst them, pretty decent stats, and especially with building up your pilot and your talents and the various equipment you can pick up with it and take from other licenses, you can make some busted stuff. It's the Swiss Army knife, but you need to get a lot of the knives and the tools.
I'm kind of... There might be something I'm missing here about creating a character, but you can only do... Well, to be fair, it can have a heavy weapon. That's a pretty big deal. Yeah, it gets like one of every type of weapon. It has... Is there a system? Yeah, it has 6 system points, which I think is about average. It seems... Yeah, 6 seems about standard. Yeah, it's just customizable and pretty generic. Take any quick actions and free action while resting. 1 repair per structure damage instead of 2 repairs. Cool.
Tools. You know, just take them from over here, put them in here. That isn't to say it starts empty. It is still a Swiss Army knife. That's because of all the other equipment you get. So while everything else, weapons, systems, upgrades, frames, locked behind those licenses, the Everest you get out the gate, and everything else GMS you also get out the gate. And that covers a wide range of things. When it comes to weapons, you want knives, pistols, guns? Hey, that's your type 1 weapons right there. You know, your usual kinetics, reliable, easily replaceable parts and repairs. What about energy? You know, plasma-sheathed weapons, laser guns, plasma guns? You've got type 2.
Man, this game looks a little familiar.
Miscellaneous category. We go from heavy ordnance to something called exotic. But you know, you have your smart weapons, which is hordes of nanites, which is half hangar, half factory. Fire it out, goes after them. And the types really don't matter. It's just in the book and a lot of the descriptions on like, hey, this is where this weapon sits within GMS, roughly patterned together. But, you know, assault rifles, rocket pods, giant blades, plasma-sheathed blades, energy weapons, beam weapons, nanite swarms. You've got it. All out the gate from level 0. And because of that, you can add any of these.
Damn.
Ready to strike.
I actually thought there was way less early game customization. Can I see that anywhere? Mech weapons, mech system. Just mech weapons. Yes, I can. Okay, that makes more sense. So you just get all of the GMS shit for free? Shit, Wait, what's the... Oh, main versus auxiliary. Okay. Right.
To your other licenses, and you probably will. Namely just because you can't fill out everything early levels from a single license. So while we're talking about everything
Yeah, until you get to level 2, you don't even get a single frame.
else you'd get from a different license of another mech, when it comes to everything GMS and Everest, you have it! Just put it on! That also stretches towards their systems, which range from things you understand, you know, mines, grenades, smoke charges, cover, shields, but then also custom paint job. Now, custom paint job. Whenever your mech would reach 0 HP and about to lose a structure, you just roll a d6.
Oh, fuck me. Okay. What? Wait, from what I remember from custom paint job, it was mostly just a thing where it's like, oh yeah, you get to customize what your mech looks like. And then they also gave it a functional purpose of like, you can avoid damage somehow. It doesn't really make any fucking sense that it can avoid damage, but it's a thing of like, oh, the custom paint causes the attack to slip off of you. Or something equally fucking stupid. And that's fine. It was mostly just, hey, yeah, you probably want, people might want to customize their mech's colors. Let's just give them a mechanical boost for it. Seriously, they didn't use boosters at all? They had such a long time. Did they burn through all their boosters in advance or something? What happened? Yeah, do we have a healer? We do not. That explains that. Did they have a healer? I think I saw Illumine. Yeah, I did. Okay. We have an healer. Okay, hold on. If I make it so a healer can see the Illumine. That should be enough to kill. Nice. This is gonna be a bit of a rough game just because we don't have a healer, but it's not impossible. Why is Hurricane going up? I was like, wait, the Hurricane's actually playing very well around me and like was going behind cover and doing a really good job. And then they immediately fucked it up. I was gonna be like, actually, I was like, damn, they're actually playing really well. They're like going behind cover, they're playing around me very, very ideally. And then instantly fucked it up. I was like, damn. I was gonna compliment their awareness and everything. Oh.
Ready to provide aerial cover.
Stego, you don't want to take that matchup. Why does Stego, like, have they not learned? I would have thought Stego players would have figured this out by now, that they, like, just don't win this, but they just haven't. Still. Stop. Okay, who... If Falcon could kill Starry, that'd be ideal, I think. Panther's gone. Tricera's acting as a really, really good bait. Not even in terms of like the lock-on bait mechanic, but just they're sitting there on super low HP and they keep getting focused. Fuck me, that character is ridiculously fucking tanky. Okay, does the enemy don't have any sort of a healer. This map I feel like is a healer's best map as well. So hopefully they can get something done. Like this is the map that has like just the most open areas, least cover. If Aquila can't get something done on this map, they just can't get something done on Aquila. Is the enemy team just gonna go and hide? Alright, I'm down for that. I'm down for being allowed to freely harass the enemy team because they're not gonna come and chase me away. Okay, so Inferno's laser grid thing does actually defend. Interesting. Vulcan or Panther? Panther. More concerning? Well, not really, actually. Both of them terrifying. I feel like the amount of awareness you need to have to play Falcon properly is it's just kind of brutal. Like, the amount of, like, having to keep track of fucking everything because everything can kill you is a little rough at times. Inferno's gonna run out of boosters eventually. The only problem is Hurricane keeps helping them. Have we lost anyone yet? No, not yet. Am I gonna be the first? No. I want to try and bait Panther into playing really aggro there and just getting murdered. Tricera is just sitting back and shooting, huh? Yeah, don't blame him. That's all they should do.
Ready to hold down the front line.
I'm just dead. Really? Okay, I have to play so fucking careful all the time. I wish my team... Why isn't Aquila doing more? Genuine, like, why isn't Aquila getting more kills? Why isn't anyone getting any kills? Like, I'm at least doing damage. Like, what's everybody else doing? What do you mean Panther got a fucking double kill? On who? 1-5? Brother in Christ. Like, Aquila, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, you should be doing so much more. They're not contesting you. Like, is Sky Raider maybe? I think Sky Raider might be. I guess I can try and just put limit Sky Raider as much as possible. Team died again. What do you... Stellaris died to fucking Panther. This is the Sky Raider that was keeping Aquila in track. But they're bad. I was kind of hoping that I could... Since they were a little bit behind the thing I was shooting at, I was hoping I could hit them anyway.
Sneaking up for a backline ambush.
Sky Raider's low. Stellar should get a free kill there. Yep. Tricera is just gonna die here. Honestly, Tricera and Welkin with 3 and 4 deaths each, like, why? We actually don't lose. I forgot there was another round. The only problem is this is probably our last map. Like, this is the map I feel where Aquila can do the least because they have the least room to play with. We're gonna have to see, but I'm not expecting a good result here. Like, it's so easy for the enemy to just turtle here. I guess, yeah, it was pretty easy for them to turtle in the last map as well, so who knows. Honestly, if Stellaris just bullied Sky Raider, that'd be the best option. Welkin is going in and spinning. Welkin is likely gonna die. There is... Never mind, it's Welkin. What am I saying? Never mind, it's fucking Welkin. What am I even saying? What nonsense am I spouting? Like, I'm like, oh, Welkin's gonna die. It's Welkin. What the fuck are you talking about? No, they won't. It's Welkin. They will just run in, spam fucking, like, spin around and be Garen. Like, come on. This went completely... I thought that since they... Okay, I guess... Why didn't Welkin do this last time? Like, what do you mean he can just go in, spin, and kill everybody? Like, what? Didn't you try this last time? Like, what happened? Falcon probably won't really die to Inferno. Like, it's not a matchup in which you're worried about dying. It's this thing of like, man, it takes so long. Man, it takes such a long time. Okay, we're still not guaranteed to win here. Are you fucking serious? Really? Man, that just feels bad. I'm gonna be real with you. That just feels bad. Like, what do you mean I just instantly get fucking wiped because Falcon or because Panther respawned? That's not a good feeling. They weren't even going for me. I just die anyway. Like, shit, bro. That is fucking dumb. Like, that just is dumb. Come on. Like, the thing is, in some game mode, like, I talked about it with, like, in Titanfall, how dying doesn't really matter too much. That's not the case here. It's literally a team deathmatch where the team has limited deaths. In a game that has those sorts of game modes, you can't really just have people die like that. It doesn't work. Like, people just dying instantly will ruin the entire game for the team. Like, you can't have them just get instantly wiped like that. It's fucking stupid. Oh, goodness. MVP, where? And we should be back into Indestructible then. Because I think we get bonus points for MVP as well. Yeah. Honestly, the Aquila was disappointing. Like, they had... I know that the Falcon was... Or the Sky Raider went for them a bit, but, like, Sky Raider did not do much. Where? Okay. Oh, yeah, you get less points for MVP here. Interesting. 559. Do I end it here? What do I keep going about? We can keep going for a little bit longer. Why not? I know last time I did the whole, oh, we'll check our viewer count thing. I don't know what it is, but it's probably lower today because I think yesterday was an anomaly. So I can't, we'll say my viewer count's 3. Cool.
On a 6, it just scratched the paint. And you can't use it again for that scene. Essentially encounter, but a 1 in 6 chance, just every encounter go like, yep, nope, that didn't do that.
Oh, I didn't stop
Actually,
the
it might take a repair. But just a custom paint job, it's not worth that many system points. You can just slap it onto a mech to get that additional just D6 chance. And then personalizations, that just adds 2 HP, which is actually really good, because that's for every structure on a mech. Then even has a description within it that just says like, hey, talk to your GM. Maybe your mech gives you accuracy on a certain bonus related to said personalization. You can actually have it do something, or at least give you a dice bonus when doing something. Slap an easy AI unit into it so it can function on its own or move around without you. Extra storage space, or an extra place for a pilot.
I am curious what the benefit of that is. Because, like, there is not pilot combat in the system. So I'm curious, like, what's the benefit of being able to just have the mech move around on its own?
Or not pilot, but like a passenger of some kind. Generalist things that you can easily slap on any of these other chassis that we've talked about, or more that we still have to talk about. Just simple, all-round, easy-to-apply things that you can slap onto any chassis, and it's not a bad thing. That even stretches to their core bonuses, which we haven't really talked about core bonuses yet. I'm gonna talk about those in their own video, but the thing is, everything else in the core bonuses, highly specialized, just a general buff to all your chassis. Less tied to system points, more tied to its own thing. While horror stuff is cool, same with Harrison Armory, the generalist stuff within GMS, hey, do you want an extra weapon mount? Do you want to just do an extra dice of damage per round?
Can I see the core bonus list? Core bonus says... Okay, look. There's something very cool about all the Horus ones being the lesson of something, okay? Horus a sec. Anyway. Choose a mount, weapons gain... Oh, wow, okay. You just get extra accuracy. I feel like that could be really good for a certain weapon. Overpower caliber. Instead of the standardized option, you require multiple racks of hot ammunition. Once, when you hit with an attack, you can cause it to deal an extra d6 bonus damage. Can you... Oh no, it's once per round when you hit with an attack. So I'm pretty sure you can't get it to do like, oh, this is an attack that hits 3 times. All 3 hits do the extra damage. If mech has fewer than 3 mounts, it gains an additional flexible mount. You can't do that on the GMS, but you can do it on others. When you get some new integrated mount, the capacity for 1 auxiliary weapon. Fired once per round as a free action when you fire any other weapon in your mech. It can't be modified. Place 1 mount with a main orcs mount. Anytime you spend, I'm assuming that's core points, to activate a core system, you may also take a free action to restore all HP, cool all heat, and roll 1d20. On 20, regain 1 core point. That's insane. What the fuck? That's really good. Holy shit.
You want to potentially just get your core ability back on a refund and heal automatically that round? There are so many really good just general upgrades within GMS. Again, it's the galactic standard, even to the point of the equipment you're using within game, not just lore-wise. In the fact that all these other specializations have to make up for something, because GMS already fills a void. So next time you're designing your chassis or planning out a character, give a second look at the Everest. And GMS in general. They're there. Open 24/7.
I'm gonna be real. I don't think the Everest is going to be the thing that people run, because from what I've seen, it looks kind of whatever. But I definitely think like some of the GMS stuff, like it's really good for filling in gaps when you're leveling up. Like, because if you just haven't unlocked one of the licenses for one of the weapons that you're looking for yet, like it's just so good for filling gaps because it covers like all of the basic shit you might want.
At a discount. No, this comes out in December. This comes out in December.
Why is it that every time, like, why does this person just seemingly feel like stream existential dread all the time? I know, like, whenever I'm watching their video, I just get the feeling that this person is experiencing existential dread just randomly. It's very funny. Okay, yeah, what's up?
Welcome to SSC, Smith Shimano Corpro, Anime Mex, Gucci, and Eugenics.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not really a way around that third one. No, dystopian stuff. Here we go. So
Found something OP for the DLC character? Oh, the Risk of Rain one? There's probably a bunch of stuff that's OP. They seem fucking insane, if I'm being honest.
out of the big 4 manufacturers, the lore side of the big 4, you end up having the second oldest manufacturer out of the bunch. Even before IPSN, SSC had a...
Okay, I'm noticing that out of the 4 like, they always about how IPSN is old. And they're like, man, IPSN is super old. And then 2 out of the 4 are older. What is that? If you're not even in the top half, then I don't think you can be considered that old. Like, am I crazy?
beaten in age, namely because it was
Free revive, you get to 7 stacks of the thing. Oh, that's maybe why we were getting revived then. That makes more sense.
Founded on Cradle. Of all places, Cradle. And while it definitely changes what its main priority is, manufacturing-wise, as it develops, amongst the time that's GMS, it's a lot of the private things. Namely in EVA suits and hard suits. So where GMS would be your general mass goods, and IPSN over here would be all your industrial equipment, especially when it comes to space and space stations, you'd go over to Smith Shimano and SSC to have your private spacesuit made. Or your private space station, or if you're rich and famous, just to have your own private, I don't know, outpost on a moon. Everything custom made of the finest quality in the SSC logo. But as they began to develop further, they began to specialize a lot less on just general ships and structures, as IPSN dominated that market. And instead they went more into
Wonder if it what's happened to you? I got res for no reason, so I'm going to assume so.
Suit avenue. So personal devices you'd wear on yourself, or cybernetics, or any kind of enhancements you'd need. And along that was developing the ontological bridge, which if you know what you're playing as, pilots and lancers, you need that to pilot your mech. SSC is the top brand when it comes to any kind of mind-to-machine interface. So much so that in the first expansion period, they just kept going and going, heading towards D-Corp as their main priority. The entire post-human operation. Take a human mind, move it into machine body, and live on after that, beyond humanity. Quite the large goal for just a corporation, but again, it's a megacorp.
Yeah, and then Ra got fucking involved. And then we get the funny little Cthulhu AI that destroyed everything.
Though what helped with that was it had a lot of private funding from high-end people within Union. Though something would come along...
The one thing for sure, their damage is not great. It didn't seem that bad when I was playing with you. Alright. Who knows, maybe they put it in as like more of a support or like sustain character, which I don't know if that fits in Risk of Rain. I wonder if there's a way to like deal damage every time you heal or something. Probably. Risk has a lot of funny builds. Okay, we don't have any great targets for me. Fine. Panaka. Sorry, Panaka, there's no one else that's really better for me to go for, so have fun getting harassed like all fucking game. I'm not even kidding. Oh, my teammates have the same idea, yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like, if I don't have any really good targets, none of the other, like, fragile, like, none of the other, like, we'll call them assassin mechs, DPS mechs. DPS mechs works. None of the other, like, DPS-focused mechs are going to have a really good target either, so healers. Like, when there's a Narukami and a healer, like, you got an obvious target. Guess you need DPS-oriented items. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, the Railgunner that I play is kind of the opposite, where... Like, the Railgunner does cracked fucking damage by default, but honestly, what you need more than anything is items to help you live. Or just more damage. After a certain point, if you get enough damage, you will be alive because nothing can kill you if they're dead. Like, at the end of the day, enough damage solves any problem. That's fine. We got a little bit. Panaka is going to have a rough fucking game. Because the thing is, Luminate's way harder to kill than Panaka. So I get the feeling Panaka is going to have a really rough game, dude. On both teams, it sounds like. Holy shit. Panaka already died, damn. I don't really have a good target. But that's going to be a big problem in this game, is I'm just not going to have a good target really ever. Like, the thing is, Luminate is not a good target for Falcon. Like, Falcon struggles to kill them a lot unless there's assistance. Now, we are getting assistance, so I guess it's not the worst, but... Oh, this will be a fun one. Alright. This is... Admittedly, we don't have anyone who's super awful for Falcon to go up against, so this is probably just going to be a giant fucking mess of people just moving around very fast and attempting to kill people in an enclosed, very enclosed space that is just kind of awkward. I don't know why they put one of these on both of the fucking maps. I honestly don't know why they made the two key maps so similar. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't feel like they did it for any of the other maps. Well, actually, now that I think about it, isn't the design for Crowd Sinkhole really, really similar to the design for Poseidon Armory, like the overall shape? Like, yeah, there's the water aspect, but like the overall shape, isn't it really fucking similar? Yeah, it is. Huh. I'm gonna need someone to die soon. Because, like, this is just going for too long. Like, I'm gonna need someone to fucking die soon. God damn, I was having that one happen. Wait, can we intercept? Wait, come on, come on, come on. Oh, Luminae got involved. God damn it. What's the rest of our team doing? That's honestly, yeah, that's a good question. What the fuck is the rest of our team? Why aren't you here? They're so low. Oh, they're so low. How the fuck didn't they die? You fuck off right now. Skyraider, you don't have that capability. Tricera, if you're not in Fortress Form, I will kill you. Even if you are in Fortress Form, I'm just gonna fucking run into you. Okay. You don't really like Panther getting it, so you have no expectation of them actually being able to live. But, no, let's say they're fine. Pinocchio help them.
Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Help. We should be fine then. We got this one for free. Welkin's gonna respawn in 18, but they're gonna be back in time. Damn. I was hoping they wouldn't. Warning, you're leaving the combat zone? No, I'm not. Shut up. Skyraider has to run out of energy pretty soon. Luminate, you are going to have to learn a lesson that you're not allowed to do that. Luminate, I'm gonna have to make sure you find out that you're not allowed to do that. Like, that's gonna have to be something you figure out. Am I? Yes. I couldn't tell which Welkin I was trapped in a box with. I think it was both of them. Why did all of my rockets go to someone else? Why did that even happen? Oh, well, I'm not killing that one.
Welcome. Ready to pick off some stragglers.
You got a hurricane, not ideal. Well, Welkin fucking trolled us, damn. Like, the Welkin on our team massively fucked us over. Like, why would you put the box down like that? Ah, annoying. Okay, everyone's dead. I'm gonna back off. You're not gonna fucking catch me, Skyraider.
Ready to pick off some stragglers.
Do we have a healer? We do. Oh, they're actually healing. Nice. Just so long as someone can interrupt Welkin. Okay, Gab. Oh boy, the fun time. The time when no one can actually fucking... Welkin just get it for free now. Yeah, Welkin just gets it for 3 now. I love Welkin. It's so fun having a character just be able to completely just put themselves in a box when no one can hit them while they're getting an objective. That's so fun and enjoyable. Oh, what a fucking shit design. What a shit design. Good from Panther, but I don't think it'll matter too much. I don't think we can kill them. Yeah, box again. Yep, they win the game off of that. That's so fucking dumb. That's so fucking dumb, man. Like, obviously you shouldn't be able to fucking do that. Like, come on. Devs actually think that shit's okay? Like, didn't the devs say that, oh, we actually don't want to nerf Welkin because they fill a role or something? No, like, fuck off. Nerf that shit. It's obviously fucking broken.
Welkin ain't something.
Jesus Christ. Wait, hold on, what? Never play Panaka, please? They were fine, actually. Man, seriously? Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. What? Welkin said it. Sorry, the 1-5 Welkin with 0 upload is flaming someone else. Matt, the ironclad rule of whoever's flaming is the most shit. I swear to God, it's insane. Man. Damn, that's rough. Okay. Yeah, weed them out. That's fucking rough, dude. I think it was 32? Yeah. That's so... Like, Welkin shouldn't be able to do that. It's obviously broken as shit. Like, you shouldn't need... you need multiple members of a team to break it fast enough to, like, to stop him from doing it, right? That's fucking stupid. Like, that's dumb. Obviously it's dumb. It shouldn't be in the game.
And kind of put a halt to all those D-Corp and Ascension operations. It's raw. It's raw. Namely after the Siege of Mars and what Union had to sign in the First Contact Accords, which have a lot of other things tied to it, but the two big you need to know one right now is just don't study Ra directly, and two, no attempts at decorporealization. So no uploading of a human mind into a machine. It's not that they could do it around this time, there's a lot of flaws with it, just creating homunculus, which again is another topic, but still privately being developed in secret on black sites. To varying effects. But in any sense, the First Contact Accords and the Siege of Mars kind of put a stop to everything SSC was doing in the human and machine mind operations. But they still had that goal in mind of human ascension. Though this time they just had to get around the machine part of it. So they decided to go for a more natural route. A eugenics program!
Okay.
There's oh, it only goes downhill. That's already not a good pitch. Though as this went on, they went to found the Constellar Worlds and the Constellar Congress. Though, while the genetic operations cloning, especially under SETCOM's liberal cloning policy, helped SSC move up quite a bit amongst the big four, it's become a less, prominent thing within the general view of SSC. The common view of SSC to your average citizen nowadays is just luxury goods. You know, your Gucci, Supreme, Ferrari, any brand name that the name itself is part of the value. Though as we're talking about that, they're goods. We'll start with the, physical things first. So when we're talking about those luxury products, it goes from any number of things, not just hard suits, EVA suits, and all those sorts of mind-body connections. They do still work on cybernetics, but also all those private genetic manipulation, gene-altering post-birth. Quite a popular thing in SSC, quite a popular brand amongst that. Valued for their stable lines, which we'll talk on, but you also then have just equipment. Cars, vehicles, buildings, ships, hard suits, even...
I do fully understand why the game devs did it like this, but it is kind of... I guess like immersion breaking in a weird way to have it be like, oh yeah, so all of these luxury brands, all of this stuff is all handled by one company. But like in reality, there'd be like a fuck ton of companies all doing it. Like I get why they did it. Like devs probably didn't want to have to fucking write out a ton of different random like companies just being like, these are the people who do luxury cars and these are all the brands that do luxury cars. Like I cannot blame them at all, but it's still like, eh.
Chassis. SSC is really popular amongst the baronies, especially their chassis for that reason. Because even in modern times, you have GMS acting as the baseline.
Let's try not to die early this time. Oh wait, no, I actually didn't end up dying early on that one match. I thought I did. Holy, what the fuck is that?
Enemy down.
How? Wait, but how though? Wait, like genuine question, like how did they die so quickly? Like I know I talked about like, oh yeah, if you focus fire on Tricera, they'll die, but like that was so quick. What happened? Huh. That I don't know what happened. Something weird happened there. I don't know what it was, and I'll find out later, probably. I think this is just a free win.
Attack marked target.
Do we have a Serenith or anything? No? Okay. I don't actually know that. Can Hurricane do insane, like, Tricera damage just from the thing? Oh, hello, Serenith. Not Serenith, Stellaris.
Aquila, requesting backup.
Didn't Welkin just use that? Like, am I crazy or didn't Welkin just use that fucking thing? I think the person playing Aquila, they're the person who was playing Falcon previously. I don't know if they're any good or not. Well, they don't move much, so no, probably. They did also get taken by surprise there, so it's hard to judge. That's kind of the thing with Aquila is like, outside of the thing that determines if Aquila play is good or not is like, how do they react when taken by surprise? Because like, Aquila base is very fucking easy and very fucking good, right? Like, it's literally just, oh yeah, you'll hit people. You will hit people. That shit's guaranteed. If I could get some healing, but I don't know if Lumine saw me. They didn't. Lumine, please. I got it from Tricera for the record. Lumine is ignoring me. God, it does get a bit annoying when it's like, hey, Lumine, you literally could just like... 2 drones does like most of my health bar here. Okay, we actually got a heal. Oh, thank God. It was too late. Like, just a little bit of help from the healer when I'm right next to them would be appreciated. I don't know. The problem is there isn't a heal button. There isn't a need healing button, which I don't even know if that's a problem. That'd be a fucking nightmare for some, like, I know some people would be spamming that shit like fucking crazy. But yeah, having just it being a thing of like, oh, I'm right in front of you. Like, I'm pretty sure I moved in front of them and they just didn't heal me. That's rough. Yeah, the thing that actually determines if Aquila's good or not is just how do they act when they're being challenged. Because, like, if they're just getting fucking... If they're just shooting from above, like, yeah, they don't have to do anything and it's piss easy. What did I get stunned by? I actually don't know what stunned me there. I have no idea. Something stunned me though, I just don't know what. I know I probably should be going for Aquila, but honestly going for Inferno also worked. I'll just finish them off whenever the decoy goes away. Holy, they get that much fucking armor? Is that from the booster pack? Does that booster really give them that much? That's insane. Yeah, there we go. Akila's playing much better now. I guess like because they actually were aware I was going for them. So yeah. Man, they really love me, lol. No, it's just you're a fucking annoying character. Man, they really... No, you're fucking annoying. Like, duh. They should try and kill Aquila. Aquila's irritating. It's fucking impossible for some characters to deal with. What got me? Oh, Stellaris. I got really confused for a second. I was like, wait, hold on. Didn't we just kill Aquila? Why am I getting grabbed by the claw again? Wait, is that her? No, actually alive, I think. Yeah, for a sec. Thought Inferno was gonna go for me for a bit there, but no. Oh, thank you. Holy shit, Lumine's actually healing. Alright, nice. I'll take it. That makes my life way easier. Okay, if I can... Now that I have healing, I can actually fight against Stellaris. Like, if I get a... Oh, give me a sec. And we're back. Like, if I can get a bit of healing, the Stellaris matchup becomes, like, 3 times easier. Well, more accurately, it becomes possible. Because the Stellaris matchup in general just isn't really possible. Like, you can't win it. Inferno actually gets... They get a lot of shielding from that, my god. Like, you can't win the Stellaris matchup because even if you... Let's say you, like, trade with them a bit. They're going to be hitting you directly for their health bar because all of their attacks do direct damage. You're just going to be... You have to get through their fluid armor to even trade, like, actually have a chance of killing them. It's one of those matchups where you will lose. But then if you get healing, it's a thing of like, okay, it's less of, okay, guaranteed loss to... Yeah, you still have a risk of dying because, like, Stellaris can kill you incredibly quickly. But it's not a thing of, oh, they just have to press one button on you twice and then you're gone. Alright. We just win anyway. I don't think Welkin can even get on there fast enough, but if they can, like, you can try it. I don't mind getting some free numbers. Who knows? Maybe I'll let you get MVP and maybe it doesn't just automatically go to the Tricera. Right? I'm sure that'll happen. Yeah. The heals right, like, once... At the beginning it was a bit weird, but after that, like, it was actually really nice. Damn, I wonder who gets MVP. Huh? Panther?
Hurricane cleanses all.
Hurricane? Wait, did they have a ton of advances I just didn't see? Oh, yeah, they were the one with 200. Oh, okay. Makes sense. Okay. Damn, wait, their healing was actually fucking cracked. What the hell? Oh, okay, it makes a bit of sense. A lot of the enemy team was just, like, doing damage, but I don't think they were doing useful damage is the big thing. Okay, I'll probably do, like, 1 or 2 more games and just go until 1 AM and then peace out. Go again. Do we get... Oh, instant. Nice.
For everything, SSC is prioritizing itself on its luxury, its fine class, its artistry and craftsmanship. To the point that, put it this way, they view printing and the OmniNet and the transport of goods and code over that as a necessary evil to actually function on this scale, but if they can, as in if there's a physical campus within your system, they'd rather prefer to privately commission your product. Have it manually built, tested, looked over, and delivered to you. More and more of that value for the individual.
I am sure that some people would care about that.
Craft. Not to mention printing-wise, they limit the number of total prints they give out. Artificial value isn't that grand. But really, anyone buying SSC is just kind of that wine snob variety. You know, like, oh, where'd you get your fancy watch from? Well, you see, it was made by this private smith within this sector just one over. It took 80 years for it to get here. Yeah. So it's either that end of things when it comes to SSC products or the real big, like, biotic or cybernetic enhancement kind of individuals. Because if you don't want your body to reject a genetic change, a cybernetic change, SSC has a quality standard. They're quite high, low rejection rate out of everything else in the competition. Maybe sabotage, maybe eugenics program behind it and experimentation, but it's quality. Though we've danced around a bit with their physical products, the Constellar Worlds. So where IPSN had Argo Navis and Horus was everywhere, SSC's kind of spread between a number of planets and systems, though they are kind of weirdly unified within a virtual reality called the Constellar Congress, an entire palatial space making up the entire construct. Though, they did used to have a physical place during the first expansion period. Actually, the entire Constellar Congress is particularly based.
My assumption is it just got nuked by Ra. Like, my guess is Ra just nuked it because these guys were leading decorporeal bullshit.
Objective. Neutralize all hostile.
No Stellaris, and they got an Aquila for me to go for. I will find out if this Aquila's good, and I really have to hope they're not. To be honest, on this map, it's actually not too bad even if Aquila's good, because Aquila doesn't have all of the stuff to play around. The problem really comes from when... Was that Aquila crossing behind me there? I think it was. Problem comes when Aquila has all this different, as like a bunch of walls and stuff to play around, then it's difficult to fight Aquila. Without that, like in an open space like this, it's actually incredibly easy. So like when I was bitching about the like Aquila matchup being difficult earlier, I should clarify it's conditionally difficult. And that condition is, hey, does Aquila have a place to hide? Does Aquila have a bunch of like small corners and a bunch of cover? If they've got that shit, then yeah, they can win. Otherwise, it's a much more open matchup. We also have, what's her name? Sky Raider helping, so. I don't know how useful the repair station is. I don't actually know what it does. My goal is just apply constant pressure on Panaka. And good, perfect. Why are people dead? I'm dead. What happened? What the fuck who died? Tricera died, Welkin, and Lumina. Okay. Shit, alright. If I had known that people were dead, I would have chilled out way more because if people aren't dead, then I'm not going to get as much aggro. If I'm one of only 3 people alive, I'm going to get way more fucking aggro. Okay, that's on me. Let me in. Right, I wasn't aware that the team just got wiped like that. How?
The sky is ours.
Like, what happened? Because, like, okay, it wasn't Aquila, because Aquila got wiped really fucking early. Doesn't look like Panaka can help Aquila, so Aquila should just die here. Who am I getting chased by? Alright, cool. I'm not pressing tab to see who's died. I literally can just see who's died on the left. That's one of my worst habits, is pressing tab for no fucking reason. All it does is block my vision, like, it's stupid. Well, I'd say for no reason, it's just a habit from League of Legends, most likely. Or, well, League of Legends is also a bunch of other of those sorts of games. Like, games where pressing tab will show you the scoreboard and show you what's going on. Well, it does also do that in this one, to be fair. That healer's gone. Stagger. Oh no, they're getting Panaka help. That makes us harder. But if they're getting Panaka help, Panaka isn't getting Panaka help. Are they all grouping up here? Yes, they are. Who's alone? Welkin? Me chasing a Welkin's not guaranteed to end well. Panther, on the other hand, with assistance from others, that changes things. With me just barraging the fuck out of people and getting everyone low, that makes things a lot better. Alright, cool. Yeah, Sky Raider is... Now I think about it, Sky Raider is pretty much always going to have high assists, considering they literally have a bomb that just targets everybody around them. Or, like, cluster bomb... Missile fucking... They have a missile spawner that targets everyone around them. Everyone around it, so... I guess it's not surprising they would get a bunch of assists. Are we just dead here? Nope, the Welkin is bad. Holy, still nearly fucking die anyway. Really on that one? Really? Really? Okay, yeah. Who killed... Oh, the Falcon did. Alright, well, that's fun. Welkin's box should be nerfed, yada yada. Like, I'm so serious about this. Half its fucking duration. It is fucking ridiculous. That's a legitimate thing. Just half the Welkin box duration. It doesn't need to be that long. There's no reason for it to be that long. It's fucking bullshit, and we all know it. It should not be a thing of you get put in the box of Welkin and you're guaranteed to die. That's dumb. Like, that's really fucking dumb. What the fuck are you talking? I was literally untargetable there. Like, I was in the fucking aerial maneuver. You can't lock onto me in that. What do you mean you just instantly smack me down? Pick off some straggler. Yeah, Welkin, I have no faith in you whatsoever due to the fact that you've done nothing so far. Why are people dead again? Okay, we're just gonna... Am I just dead here? No, it's just... If it's just Welkin, this Welkin's not very good, so I can survive. Never mind! I don't even... Oh, Aquila kills me. Oh, Aquila fucking kills me. Alright, yeah, I love getting put in a box of Welkin and then having multiple people shoot at me while none of my fucking teammates do anything. Shit, that one just... Okay, that one... It's just a rough round. It's a bad map. Like, next map is gonna be fine. That one's just a bad map. It is what it is. I'm really fucking hoping, like, please, teammates, don't just fucking die like complete idiots. Welkin, I'm mostly looking at you. The fact that you are 0-3 on Welkin is a fucking travesty. Like, the fact that you're managing to get no kills and a ton of deaths on Welkin with not even high damage, like, what the fuck are you doing? It is a genuine thing of, like, that shouldn't even be possible. Okay, Panther knows what to do. Welkin, are you fucking kidding? You can't even land one hit on them? What is this Welkin, bro? Like, what is this Welkin? What do you mean you can't kill an Aquila that is literally one shot in the box with you? Like, they were in the box with you and you couldn't get it. Like, how? Did they just fall off the edge? Yeah, they did. Okay. Welkin's gonna die again. Oh, this Welkin is really, really disappointing. Okay, luckily we have an actually good Panther. Very, very luckily we have an actually good Panther. It is one of the only things saving us. What do you mean attack mark target? Why would we go for the full health Welkin? Like, why would we do that? That should be Panaka dead? Yep. Am I dead here? No, I can live. Thank you, Illuminate. Illuminate died. It's fine, I live. Killer, you are in a dangerous spot. So am I. To be fair, I am playing a bit too aggro. The only problem is I'm playing this aggro and I'm still fucking not dying, and then my team are playing a lot safer and they are dying, and that's kind of crazy. What'd I do? Welkin is 0-5, bro! Like, come on! You can't be that bad! We're gonna look and this is gonna be like a #1 player or some bullshit. Definitive proof that people just are like duo queuing to get to their rank sort of deal. Thank you, Illuminate. Okay, nice, we got him. Okay, hold on, one more, and Stego. Stego. Stego is the best pick, I think. Really? You guys serious? Come on, like, fucking do better. Like, Lumine? Did Lumine die 6 times? Or was it just Stego that fucking entered like
There's no
crazy? Or
escape
welcome
from
into like
Stego's
crazy?
barrage.
Fucking really? Like, shit, y'all fucking suck, man. Like, that's genuinely dog shit. What do you mean Welkin is 0-5 and Lumine is 0-6? Like, the Lumine is borderline unkillable as a character if you're not a fucking moron. Oh, that's a problem. Okay, that sucks. Like, one, I think Panther should have gotten MVP. I don't think Skyraider should have. Two, like, how did we lose that, man? Like, I don't understand how that's even possible. Like, how is that Welkin so bad? They're fucking legendary. They're rank 31 and they just play Welkin? How are you not better? How do you have a KDR of 0.85? Like, what? What the fuck? That's insane. Like, how the fuck do you win anything with that? Like, you're playing one of the best characters in the game. They have some of the... It's so easy to kill with them. And you have, like, a less than positive KD. What the fuck? That is one of the top ranked players. That doesn't make sense. Like, are they getting fucking boosted? Shit, like, can people pay for boosts at this rank? Like, what? How does that work? I'm confused. I don't get it. I don't understand. All right, well, let his brother play. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be. That. Okay.
Based off a building there called Opal. Opal itself was the first world that they colonized during the first expansion period, but after some civil conflict, left entirely uninhabitable. With the company that sole focus was on human and machine mind interfacing, cloning, genetic alteration, and cybernetics, the number of things that could have happened on that planet to do that. We don't know what happened there, but in a way that's waiting for it to be filled out or for you to fill in your games. It's a fun opportunity. But anyway, this VR place and the planets themselves, and the reason people...
Honestly, that does leave for like... That does leave room for some pretty interesting stuff of... Maybe being a citizen on there? And like your mission is to just try and escape the planet before it completely self-destructs. I don't know, the only thing is, I don't know when all of the different shit... Why is the moonshine such a long entrance? What? Oh, the moon... Like, are you talking about the... What are you talking about? Did my trans shit 6... I don't know what moon... I'm gonna be right, I don't know which map the moonshine is. Yeah, like... I think depending on if you give a shit about like the accuracy of the mechs that you're piloting there, having a thing of like your goal is to escape the planet before it completely self-destructs could be quite fun.
People might prefer to live there than the planets. Because it is true, most of the citizens within the Constellar worlds consider the Congress their actual life. Not in the sense of like confusing which one's real and which one's not, just preferring to put their investments within that versus real life. Because as a part of that eugenics program with the usual, you know, arranged marriages, altering the water supply, effects in community, infrastructure, societal changes, and just all the overhead manipulation of individual people. You also have the fact that each of these planets is in an extreme, or at least houses extremes. Put it this way 40k-wise, they saw Katachan and...
I think the final boss? Oh, you're talking about like the final boss? Yeah, that one takes a while.
And said, yes, we want Katachan jungle fighters, so we're going to put a population of humans here and force it to happen. Not actually, though,
yeah.
Honestly, Katachan could exist with the Constellar, but it's a good example of
I
what
think
they're
it's that
trying
one.
to do.
Don't know.
I say trying, they've actually been doing it. Because yes, you have post-birth genetic alterations, but those are unstable. Even some of the pre-birth ones are unstable, where it needs some kind of management over on and again. But SSC, they're like, okay, our more natural process of alteration is just forceful eugenics program. Thousands of years on worlds of extreme climates forcing human populations to have adapted or gone in a certain direction. To the point that it's really big colonial firms that buy out a lot of their genetic product. Oh, that's the point. Not people. They don't sell the people. Probably should have said that. In fact, it's even made a point in the book that SSC's marketing has to say they don't sell people, they sell potential. Which, if your marketing team has to specifically state, we don't sell people, you might already be having a bit of a problem. But these colonial firms do a lot of their fire and forget colonization with just small crews, AI automation, and, you know, artificial births and cloning. So why not just pick a planet in the Constellar worlds that's close to the planet you're trying to inhabit? Why adjust it through terraforming when you can get a human population that can already handle it? This makes up probably around 60% of all SSE funds. It's as a
Wait, I need to go back. Are they actually selling the people, or are they just selling like the genome sequence?
we don't sell people. It's forcing human populations to have adapted or gone in a certain direction. To the point that it's really big colonial firms that buy out a lot of their genetic product. Oh, that's the point. Not people. They don't sell the people. Probably should have said that. In fact, it's even made a point in the book that SSC's marketing has to say they don't sell people, they sell potential. Which,
Yeah.
if your marketing team has to specifically state, we don't sell people, you might already be having a bit of a problem. But these colonial firms do a lot of their fire and forget colonization with just small crews, AI automation, and
So they're selling, then definitely not selling the people. They're selling what, like the genome sequence? They're like then embedding that or like putting that inside the teams that are colonizing the planet, I think.
you know, artificial births and cloning. So why not just pick a planet in the Constellar worlds that's close to the planet you're trying to inhabit? Why adjust it through terraforming when you can get a human population that can already handle it? This makes up probably around 60% of all SSE funds. It's as a majority. It doesn't give an exact percentage, but the fact that that makes a majority of SSE's funds, well, namely the genetic side of things, but still. Though it's not just the colonial firms, the healthy genetic material is also meant for medical military applications and private use.
There are two different well, the good interpretation of that is people just trying to become a perfect human. That is the best interpretation, is people trying to repeatedly get the best genomes that can survive the most stuff. And that's what they're going for. And that's not too awful of a thing. That's not the worst interpretation of it, I think. Like, that's kind of bearable, I feel. You know, that's all right. Like, yeah, just people do that in video games. They're like trying to level up as much as possible. And we're just going to go with that interpretation because I honestly can't think of any others, and I don't want to try because I'm sure I could think of something bad.
Nope, that's not good. That's not good. Whenever you're talking about clones and genetic material, that's that's not a good miscellaneous section to leave there. That just cannot mean many good things. Especially with Setcom's very, very liberal cloning policies and human alteration programs, that can't be good. But we're in third com, so that's probably been toned down a bit. Though it's not just relying on can't be good. But we're in third com, so that's probably been toned down a bit.
Waiting for not much. One of the things Union has a stance again. One of the things Union, but still allows on the table. That's if you're not just going through the rampant blind market production. I see. I kill my run, frick. I mean, that final boss is pretty hard. Like, whatever they're called, like the what are they called? Are they called like the nothingness or something? I don't remember.
Though it's not just relying on these individual populations.
I think it was like the king of the void or the king of nothing or something.
SSC has the equivalent of, they call it a diplomatic corps, but it's more salesmen. Or cult leaders.
No? Oh.
To strike.
Cult leaders are also a vibe it gives off, because they go out of the constellar worlds, they find different populations with interesting genetic lines, and just say, hey, come on, join SSC, join the
Got the
Human
item that
Ascension
compulsory
program,
health
and
shield.
sign away your
Ooh.
entire lineage genetic profiling and liberty. And you might be assuming that they'd just be shot, or booted off world, no one would listen. But that's the reason that the Constellar security forces come along with them. And not just like, oh, a few bodyguards, it's, oh, you have an entire small navy in orbit, army also there, and chassis and lancers. That's, okay, where do we sign? Though even when you leave this space, which they do leave for other reasons as well, even those forces are directly picked.
How do can lancers operate in space? Can lancers operate in space? Hold on. Lancer do max work in space. All max have the ability to use their full speed in space, but they're slowed if they have some source of flying. Interesting.
As in, it's not just for your skill or the certain lines that you're able to go out and fight, it's the fact that, even the Constellar worlds, there are people particularly chosen and led in their program for military use and application. Congrats, your entire family line has been leading up to you being a Lancer, or soldier, or captain, and you've been sent out on the security detail both to act as force, but also advertisement. Because every citizen that's outside of the Constellar worlds from an
I guess, yeah, like having a bunch of people who... I'm assuming they make all of the people there incredibly attractive and perfect looking, right? I mean, if they don't, missed opportunity for free marketing, so I'm going to assume they do. Yeah, that's something that has potential moral object. That's something that we could consider morally objectable. Well, eugenics is a thing. That's the real Nakami. That's on me there for not realizing earlier. I should have seen that was a real Narukami way faster and just full sent all my missiles before they could react easily. God, that's fucking bullshit. God, that's real Nakami. I honestly, first time I should have reacted just off of the color of the scope. You can tell by the color of like that thing, that like little zoom in thing. That will tell you if it's the real one or not, because it has a unique color. The only problem is I'd have to remember what the color is every time, which is difficult. Seriously, they're not fucking dead? Okay. I genuinely was just like, oh, I'll just rebuild them and then Skyraid will finish them off. No, that was stupid on me. Always do the job yourself. Never trust your teammates. They're useless in every single scenario, no exceptions. I'll use Nez. We ready done? Alright, mate. Props, actually. Well done. Okay, so they've got 2 lives left. How have we not... How has nobody taken A? Why do I talk? Who do we have a Welkin? We do. Okay, so we had someone who's like capable of just fighting and brawling there. Why? Who's deleting my missiles? Do they have a Sky Raider? They do. Pretty sure that this is their last life, right? Yes. I don't know if Stellaris will be able to finish Luminate off, but if they can't, I'll make it. If they can't, I'll do my best. Oh, are they near? They are already full health? Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, no, never fucking mind. That's the wrong one, obviously. Wait, is Luminate just chasing me now? Yes. I'm gonna die then, yeah. I love dying to fucking Lumine because there's actually nothing I can do about it. I love dying to Lumine because it is a guaranteed win for the character. Don't chase me ever again. I'm gonna do it again. Like, I'm gonna do it again. The big thing is, if, like, I'm kind of disappointed in my team there. Like, if they could have just defended... Oh, okay, how we lost all of them? I was gonna say, if they had just defended, it would have been fine, even if I was getting chased, but, you know. No, maybe... Am I maybe expecting a bit too much of my team? Yeah. I can acknowledge that.
Attack marked target.
I'll just mark them so it's easy for Skyradar. Oh, I'm just dead. Oh, I'm actually just fully far. Okay, yeah, that's fun. Yeah, that's okay. I don't like just immediately dying out of nowhere. It's not particularly enjoyable. I don't think that that's great for game balance, and I don't think I should just immediately get wiped like that because because one person pressed one button. That's not really the best. I think actually Welkin does still need nerfs, despite the devs thinking that he doesn't due to being incompetent. I don't fucking know. It is shocking to me that the devs did not think that Aquila need nerfs. What, Aquila? Whatever the name is. Fucking thing. That's gonna be a ton of damage. Enough to kill? Enough to kill. Wait, is Lumine just gonna chase me all game? If they're gonna do that, that's kind of fine, actually. Like, they can't actually keep up with me long term, I don't believe. Can they? I don't know. Can our Lumine help me? If our Lumine can help out, that'd be nice. Oh, are they actually? Yeah, they're just gonna fully chase me all game, huh? Alright, sure. If we just get some healing from our Lumine, then I'm fine. The only problem is if I'm getting damage from more than just Lumine, then, like, if I'm also getting targeted by, like, Aquila and Skyrider, like I was there, then there's more of a problem.
Initiating ejection sequence.
Yeah. If it's going to be targeting from way more people, then there's an issue. But other than that, it's kind of fine. But yeah, no, they are just hard targeting me. Okay, that's fine. If they're, like, it's not really a good thing for them to do. It kind of wastes a bunch of their time, so I don't really mind. How do they kill me? Oh, the, like, haze diffuser there. Yeah, no, that was... There is kind of a thing of, like, a bit of... I just need team help. I just need assistance from the team and then it's fine. Like, it's not gonna get it though. I'm playing Falcon. I know I'm not gonna get that shit.
Skyraider here. The sky is ours.
Is Lumine just doing it again, or is that... No, it was Aquila. Oh, and Narukami. Wow. Lots of people don't like me. Okay. That's the real Narukami. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. I was correct. Okay, the thing is, right, if I'm able to keep doing that and just, like, one-shotting the Narukami, it doesn't really matter if Lumine hard targets me because we'll still have an overall numbers advantage. Or not even a numbers advantage, we'll just be even. So, like, it doesn't matter if Lumine does that shit. You know what? I want to piss them off. Let me chase them. Hey, Lumine, come on. I just want to keep... Because if they keep focusing on me, then we do fine. Like, they literally... We have the advantage right now. If they keep focusing on me, we will win. So I want them to keep focusing on me. Like, I'll just take out, like, the Narukami whenever... Or, like, take out whoever is an option whenever they pop up. But... Illuminate is fully focusing on me and not helping their team is genuinely good for us. Does the Legions have another life? They should. They don't. You should have been playing safe, mother. Like, you should have been playing safe for that. Like, what were you doing? Come on, where's Lumine? I want to harass them more. Oh, they died. Aww. I want to piss this Lumine off more. Do I type more? Nah. No reason to. Yeah, I'm assuming the Welkin. Oh, Skyrider got MVP. I'm guessing they went for captures way more. I didn't. I just fucking didn't. Yeah, only 3-3. Oh, never mind. I stay only 3-3. That was the second highest kills. That was a low kill game. Lumine got the most kills on their team. That's really funny. I know. I am kind of glad that Lumine's playable. Shit, boss was okay. Trash mods were really annoying, but it's fine. Oh, nice. But yeah, I'm glad that Lumine's are in a much, much better state than they used to be. Because, like, in the previous betas, Lumine was kind of fucking useless. Like, they just did so little. I am glad they're doing more now. Either way, I think we're done. Aw, we don't end Indestructible. Devastating. But I think we are done. I think I'm going to peace out. So, if you did enjoy this... I forgot my own outro for a second. Thank you for putting up with me. If you did enjoy the stream, please consider following if you didn't follow anyway, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. We're probably just doing fucking Mecha Break again tomorrow, because what the fuck else are we gonna do? Yeah, no, I got nothing. See ya.